Blades Ramble are proudly supported by our main channel sponsor, My Business Group, a group of brands designed to support owners, leaders and managers in business. We would not be where we are without the incredible support of John and the team. If you're looking to grow your business, contact mybusinessgroup.co.uk today for more information or follow the link in the description below.
Blades fans, subscribe to Blades Ramble. Up the Blades.
What is happening, Blades? And welcome back to the Blades Ramble. I am, of course, Jimmy, and this is your watch-along of Sheffield United versus Hull City at the MKM, I believe it is, the MKM Arena Studio, where the Tigers will be looking to maul the Blades and anything else embarrassing they can come up with like that. Look, we're up against 4 ex-Blades today, so in their lineup, we'll go through it properly in a sec, but we've got John Egan, absolute Blades legend. Ollie McBurney, split opinion at the time, but a bit of a cult hero in certain circles. Regan Slater came through our academy. He's in the centre of the park for Hull today. And John Lundstrom, who left under a bit of a cloud, who will maybe not get the same reception as the other boys. We played against Regan Slater a few times, but McBurney, who's on fire at the minute, to be fair, and John Egan, who captained us for a couple of years as well. I'm not on my own, though. We're making it a professional outfit today because I've got the main man. Let's bring him in. Top commentator for the Ramble. It's Jord Motson.
Jord Motson, the man on the mic, painting the match with a sound so right. Sheffield's pride, every fan can see. He's the voice of the Blades, their melody.
Jordy boy! Hey up, pal, how you going?
Hi, I'm good, mate. I'm good. How are you?
Yes, I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well indeed. So, we're looking forward to this afternoon, or are we back to, oh God, another Sheffield United game? How are you feeling, mate, going into this one?
I'm 50-50.
Are you?
Yeah, but I didn't go on Tuesday night, did I?
No.
So I didn't...
Yeah, where were you on Tuesday night, by the way?
I went to see a bit of Mick Hucknall, Simply Red.
Oh, dearie me, mate.
When I saw United result, I were holding back the tears. Never
Oh,
mind.
yay. Nice.
So,
Pleasure at the fairground.
I were up dancing when it were 1-0 Blades, and then it was a bit of a
money to
different story.
Nice. Love a bit of Simply Red. In my opinion, mate, I don't know whether I'm sure you've seen highlights, but across the game, I think we slightly shaded it. I would say it's certainly our best performance, in my opinion. I thought that were our best performance of the season. It's a very low bar, but it's the best performance of the season so far. And yeah, I think a draw would have been a fair result. I thought Southampton came into it more in second half. And yeah, there were a lot to be positive about from a United perspective. It were just, you know, I know a lot blamed referee, me included. It were a terrible referee on the night. Yeah. But we didn't quite do enough to. It was like a wonder goal that decided it, if you like. Which
it were a great strike from Rod Stewart, weren't it?
Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart, yeah.
Wake up, Maggie! I think I got nice.
But it fell to him, didn't it? Like nicely, and he just turned on it and hit it straight away. I mean, no keeper's saving that.
No, I thought he were really well taken. He's a good player, like you say.
To keep him fit, he's a cracking championship striker.
Well, we're talking about it. They call him the Loch Ness Drogba, don't they? So he's a good player. It's just keeping him fit, which has been the problem. And another man you could echo that sentiment to is Tom Davis, who was a good player if you keep him fit, and he played really well the other night. I have to say, really well. He drops out of the team today. Do you want to talk us through the two teams, mate? We'll start with Hull first, if you want.
Yeah, we'll start with Hull. So it looks like they're lining up with a 4-2-3-1. They've got Panduric net, Louis Coyle, John Egan, Charlie Hughes and Ryan Giles along the back line. Boo, John Lundstrom and Regan Slater as the two holding mids. They've got David Akintola, Gerald Geldart and Darko Giarbi along the line behind Ollie McBurney.
Hey, there's a lot to say about this team. So Darko Giarbi and Joe Geldart from Leeds. Have they signed permanently for Hull now, do we know?
I don't actually.
I don't know. I think JB's signed permanently and Geldart's back on loan.
Geldart were on loan.
Yeah, I might be wrong though. But I think that's the way it's gone. Ryan Giles. A lot of us have rated Ryan Giles for a long time.
He's set up McBurney as well. Tuesday night. So
he's one that we really like the look of him when we were looking for a left wing back. I think to replace Ender Stevens at the time.
Yeah,
he were a name that we were all like waxing lyrical about.
Very similar to Burrows for me. Like like when you're playing Burrows in a back five, back three, whatever you want to call it, it gives him that freedom to get forward and get that quality a delivery into the box. And Giles is, I'd say, he's very similar. Like when he gets down that wing, he's got a good delivery on him to put it in box. And when you've got McBurney waiting there, it's not a bad partnership, is it?
We'll come to him, mate. We'll come to him. Louis Coyle is a decent right back at the level, like a bit of a stalwart in this whole side now. I think he's the captain. He certainly has been captain in time gone by.
When I've watched him, he's susceptible to a yellow card, though.
Well,
so he'd be one that I'd probably try and target a little bit.
And anybody that we've got Gus Amer up against, we try and target, I suppose. But
we've got Chair Benny as well. But I don't know if he'll be on opposite side.
He'll be on the other side, I think.
Well, Callum's going to run it in, but
possibly.
We'll see.
We'll look at our team in a sec. But the back two we know all about. Charlie Hughes is the first one we'll talk about because it was someone that were linked to United early on in the season when Ruben Sayers was looking for a centre-back. Obviously, we spent ages looking around at centre-halves. It sounds daft to say that out loud now because we've got so many at the club. But before McGuinness and Tanganga and me came in, Charlie Hughes was a name that a lot of us wanted, and he was really highly rated. There were talks of Coventry coming in for him as well, and at one point it looked like Hughes were going to go to Cov, and we were going to nick Bobby Thomas off Coventry, and that were the triangle that were going to go on a little bit. But Charlie Hughes was a really highly rated centre-half, and partnering him, the Irish, recently recalled to the Irish setup, John Egan, mate. What are we saying about Johnny Egan?
Oh, I love John Egan. I thought he was a fantastic servant at club, great captain, born, natural leader, gave 110% for that shirt. We're a great signing. I think we paid $4 million for him, and he definitely repaid that back, and then some. Slade did well in Premiership ways. Yeah, he's
modern day legend at Sheffield United.
Everyone knows about John Egan if you're a Blade, and you can't. I thank him for his service, and I'm sure he'll get a good reception today from Blades fans as well.
Part of a really special time for the club, weren't he? And he obviously led us with that brilliant song at the awards ceremony and stuff like that. Top bloke, top professional. Yeah, me too, mate. Me too.
When you look at it now,
I know. Well, that's why you have to enjoy the highs, don't you? Because they're never guaranteed. Regan Slater and John Lundstrom in the middle. Regan Slater come through our youth academy, sold him to Hull for I think as low as $50,000, and he's become a regular in their squad. I would say at this level, I wouldn't say he's sort of forced his way in and become a real force at Championship level as we speak, but come through our academy, done really well for Hull. Any thoughts on Slater before we go on to Laddie's alongside?
I think we're trying to sound too disrespectful. He's probably found his level with Hull. They've been a team that's sort of battling down at bottom, apart from that one season where.
And it's a good level. It's a good level as well, by the way. You look at other players like
slagging him off for it.
Other promising players like Zach Brunt and George Broadbent that came through. Regan Slater's at Championship level. And I think that's a credit to him as well.
Yeah, and they're more down, National League level, aren't they? So that's what I mean by he's found his level. I don't think he'll go any higher than this level, but he's going to have made a good. When he retires, he's probably going to look at it and think, "Well, I had a fairly decent career."
He's an hard worker. He's a grafter.
He probably, it probably would be sort of a bench player for us now if he was still here.
Possibly,
with odd appearance here and there. So it's end of the day, I'm saying he's a bottom end Championship player, and that's where we are. So
we are at the bottom of the Championship.
It'd probably fit in with our squad. So I can't fault him at the same time.
He lines up next to John Lundstrom, mate. Now, this isn't a witch hunt by any means or anything like that, but John Lundstrom, he left under a cloud at Sheffield United, and it were a strange scenario because he were in our Championship squad that got promoted out of the league, hardly got a sniff in centre midfield, could not get in, and probably about right because we signed him from Oxford, decent Championship player, I would say, and he couldn't get in. Mark Duffy leaves the club. In the summer, we get promoted. We go to a flat 3 in the middle for the Premier League season, where we finished 9th. And he comes into the side, plays on the right of the 3, plays really well, really well. As in, like, raises his game to Premier League level and has a purple patch of all purple patches, and wouldn't sign a new deal then. Wouldn't sign a deal, and ended up leaving at the end of the season for no. So, and sort of half down tools.
Having him in the fantasy teams in Premier League, even on fantasy pages where other supporters or other teams are saying, "We've got to have John Lundstram in your team," and he was scoring like ridiculous amounts of points for him. So he had, like you say, he had a good purple patch, didn't he? And I think he just, I'm not going to say down tools, but his contract was obviously coming up at the end of the season. He were playing for his career at that point, weren't he? And he got his move to Rangers, which, you know, we're glad to see. I was sort of glad to see it back for him at United. I was happy for him to go, and then he signs for another team that I support. I thought fantastic. Which actually, again, he had a good season, that first season with Rangers, and did really well. And then his levels just dropped.
Yeah, he's
and Rangers fans were saying they couldn't wait to get rid of him.
Yeah, his levels certainly did drop, and I do think players have this where they can like exceed their own abilities for a certain time and play at their absolute maximum. And John Lundstram did that. He was a very good player for Sheffield United. I don't want to sort of dismiss that at all, but he definitely down tools towards the end. 100% he did, and it was something that we don't accept as Blades, and some may be more forgiving of that than others. And I never want to speak for the whole fan base, but certainly from my point of view, it was like a bit like you, Jord. I was ready for him to go by the time he left, because if he didn't want to sign a contract with us, then he's free to go. So I'm not sure I'll get a great reception.
You know, to signing contracts, but if you don't want to be here,
absolutely
it's
right.
a good buy from, you know. I want players that are 100% committed, and you're not gonna get that fully all the way through a squad. It's never gonna. You're never gonna get 25 players that are 100% committed, because they've got, you know, they're not making they all want to be starting. 100% they want to be starting, but when they're not and they're on bench, they're thinking, right, I can go to a team here that might be a little bit lower level than what Sheffield United are playing at, and I can be a starter and go and enjoy my career.
And he's it's nothing personal. He's surely fully aware that if you don't commit to a side and fans see that you've not committed to the side, he'll know that why fans are against it. He'll know he'll probably get a bit of stick today from the away Blades.
He's not daft, is he?
Yeah, no, and he'll probably expect it. It's certainly nothing personal, but you know, he probably deserves the stick from a decision-making point of view from his career. Yeah. The last one to talk about, mate, on Hull is Ollie McBurney. They've just had him on telly now, talking with an extended
just showing you his
interview.
goals, to be honest, that he scored for us.
I know. What are your thoughts on this, mate? Because I don't ever want to be revisionist. So it's quite often joked about on the channel about how my dad felt about Ollie McBurney when he was at the club. And I sort of stuck with him, but come the end, I was frustrated with McBurney as well. And you know, I think everybody sort of felt it was probably the right, or the majority of people felt, you know, if he moves on, we'll get somebody else and we'll see how we go again, because he's had a good career with United. Yeah. Now, not necessarily last season with Las Palmas, we weren't crying out for him then. Nobody was saying, where's McBurney, and it's a mistake to let him go. But he was available in the summer. Wilder's come out in his presser and said he effectively wanted to come on trial with Sheffield United and see if he could earn himself a deal. Yeah. And Sayers wasn't keen on him coming in. He's since gone to Hull, and they're showing him now. He's got 9 goal involvements this season, which is the most in the league. So 6 goals, 3 assists, and he's on fire for Hull, for an underperforming Hull City side, really. Yeah. So, any thoughts on McBurney, mate? Have we made a mistake not bringing him back this time?
Well, his goal involvement says for me.
Yeah, it does.
Absolutely. How can you argue against that?
But would we play to his strengths?
Does he? He's just been showing you his goals that he scored, and you can see that they're playing absolutely straight to his strengths. They're getting that and they're playing ball into him. They're giving him the service that he craves. Now, how many times, though, to be honest, did you see him? He'd drop short for United, then we might go out wings, and then he's not in box. Yeah. It just at times it didn't seem to work. But we are so poor, I think, for service to strikers. There's these strikers that come into this club.
Let me just talk through this, Jord, because they're showing attacking stats for Sheffield United on screen. I'm going to pause it actually and go back and make sure I get it all right. So the goals for Sheffield United, 3, which ranked 24th in the league. And last season we were 6th. Shots, We've had 87 shots. That's 20th in the league. On target, we've had 18 shots on target this season. That's 24th in the league. Last season, we were 5th. Expected goals, 7.22 goals across the 9 games or 8 games, however many we've played. We're 23rd in league for that. And we were 5th last season. We've had 198 touches in the box. And that's 6th in the league. That tells me we can get it into the opposition box and can't finish.
Yeah.
Because we've not created expected goals from that. So we've been in the box 198 touches in the opposition box in 9 games or 8 games. 6th in the league for number of touches in the opposition box, but 23rd for expected goals for our team. Ridiculous. Big chances, we've had 10, and that's 21st.
But then when you're looking at that, that is overplaying around the opponent.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Instead of getting your shots away. And
Well,
but how many times have we said that we're just knocking it around, and there's no end product there?
Absolutely right. Somebody's scared to have a shot. That takes us to United's team, mate. Talk to us about Sheffield United then.
Yeah, so I've gone with same lineup as what's on screen. We've got Michael Cooper in goal, back 3 of Tanganga, McGuinness, and me. A midfield 4 of Ogbene, Matos, Peck, and McCallum. Gus and O'Hare as the 2 behind Ty Campbell.
Yeah.
Which for me is obviously it's self-explanatory that when we're defending it's a 5-4-1, and then when we're going forward it's a 3-4-2-1.
Yeah, I think that's about right. I think that's what we've been roughly doing. And I say roughly because it has been quite fluid. That's 2 changes from the Southampton team. Matos coming in for Tom Davis and Burrows coming out the side for Sam McCallum. Sam McCallum I'm not the biggest fan of. And again, I don't want to be revisionist and sort of make out like it's a great move. And I obviously still support him when he's wearing the shirt. I'll also say when we're playing 3 at the back, I like him as a left wing back a lot more than I do as a left back. And I think he's a lot less... a lot better going forward than he is defending. So
and before he were getting caught out a lot, weren't he? At left back, same as Burrows, to be quite honest. But I just think that it gives him a bit more freedom when we're playing with a back 3, because if he does go forward, Ben Mee will move across and try and cover that side. So I think it does definitely give us more freedom for when we're attacking to commit.
Yeah, agreed.
Rather than worrying about if we're playing a back 4 and then they commit. There's only 2 at back left to defend, and then they overload with their wingers and attackers and catch it on break.
So you think when we're out of possession, so this will be the formation when we're in attack. This is what you think, Jord. And when we're out of possession and we're defending, I think we'll actually drop to a 4 at the back and maybe a 5 across the middle. Maybe Peck drops a little bit deeper, or Matos. O'Hare might stick his nose out a little bit further forward, and Campbell. But you think it's going to drop to a 5 at the back, do you?
I think naturally it'll drop to a 5. So Benny and McCallum will push as the right back and left back. And then O'Hare and Gus.
I think everyone just moves across one and McCallum slots in.
Yeah. So O'Hare sort of, not really a right winger as such, but then Gus dropped onto the left-hand side, O'Hare to right, and Peck and Matos still centrally.
Yeah. Fair dues, mate.
It just sort of makes sense. But
it does, and we've seen a bit of that, like I say. So that is the United team. Let us know what you guys think. We are 10 minutes away from kickoff. Let's get into some comments and see what people are saying. Paul starts off by saying, "Hi Jimmy, hope you're well. It's going to be a hard away game at the Tigers, but hoping the Blades win. I'm going for a 1-0 Sheffield United win. An experienced striker, Danny Ings, gets the winner. Up the Ramble, up the Blades."
Let's on Paul.
Yeah, absolutely right. I've said 2-1 United today, Jord. What are you saying, pal?
Yeah, I'm going to give me first optimistic one of this season.
Nice.
I'm going to go 2-1 United.
Go on, yes.
I'm going with my heart there.
Love that. Jez says, are we to conclude that Wilder considers Peck to be undroppable? Absolutely no way he's performed well enough to start every game. Possibly. I'm not saying he deserves to be dropped in my opinion. I know why people... I don't think I can argue much with people that say he should be.
I can't argue with it. He's not. Really,
I think he's improved.
Vinny Souza at side him last season really helped him.
I think playing alongside Tom Davis, he played a lot better.
Yeah.
I think,
but it's having that experienced head next to him. I think that's what he needs. Someone that can organise him.
well, he's
And
with
I said this
Matos
on
today,
last
isn't he?
stream.
He's with Matos today. I think the only thing I'd say, Jez, is who else? Would you put Samari in alongside Matos today? Because Tom Davis is clearly out because he needs a rest. It's not based on performance, because if it was, Tom Davis would be in.
How
Who
long
else
did he
would you
play
put in?
Tuesday night, David?
65, I think, something like that.
Yeah, so we know he's got
70
it.
minutes.
You know he's got it in him, but he's coming back from another decent spell on the sidelines. So he's played 65. He might get 20 minutes today.
Yeah.
I think we knew that'd probably happen. We've got to be careful with him.
I think what we have to remember is we're not far away from Ollie Arblaster coming back into the conversation as well. Yeah. And for me, he's our number one central midfielder. So it's who partners Ollie Arblaster rather than, is City Peck droppable? Because if Tom Davis is performing like he did the other night, a lot of people think he went man at match for us. It'll be Davis and Arblaster, and Peck will drop out if that's the case. Yeah. So we'll have to wait and see, Jez. I think it's more a case of who else would you rather go with than City in this situation at the moment. Luke says, hello, Jim. Don't mind the lineup, but not overall enthusiastic. Sorry. I think this side is crying out for two strikers, to be honest. Just don't think we have enough attacking threat and intent. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. 2-0 Hull. Oh, Luke, I'm sorry you feel like that, pal. I think we will see two strikers if we're not winning come 65, 70 minutes. I think he'll go for it. Whether we're losing or whether we're still drawing, I think we will see. We've seen it. We saw it the other night with Ings coming on alongside Cannon. And I think we look good with two up top. I don't know whether he's ready to go all out like that from the start yet. But
so what I was just going to say is if Ings can get fit and get 90 minutes fit, or even 70 minutes
Ings
fit.
and Campbell up top.
Yeah, and that's what I was just going to say. It has to be them two, doesn't it? And I think...
But you could play this side, couldn't you?
When we switched to two up top, I thought we looked better. We looked more an attacking threat. It were more in Campbell, weren't it? And
you could play that formation, though, couldn't you, with one behind two instead of two behind one?
Of course you could. Well, we did that back in League One, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
It was like 3-4-1-2, so you could naturally slip back into that. I doubt we might not see overlapping centre-backs again, but...
No, I don't think we will.
You can... I much prefer with two up top. I don't think I've really liked as that much attacking-wise since we've gone to a one.
I agree, mate. I agree. Paul says, please turn up and win. In Tufty we trust. He grinds, wins out, up the Blades. Looks like Wilder's on the bench today, mate. He's back in the dugout, which is good to see. Brett says, big performance, incoming, get those points, and Peck get his first goal and rewrite the wrong from Tuesday. Up the Blades, up the Ramble, up the positive.
Yeah, well, good for him that didn't stand. And you could see how much it meant to him. Harry ran off bleeding corner flag.
I know, getting booked for it now.
But I'm still, I'm very dubious on that.
That's the point as well, Jez.
I'm biased, but
I was going to say, Jez made a point that he's undroppable, but he could have very well got the equaliser the other night that got us a point. I know it didn't turn out that way, but we deserved the equaliser. Lewis says, feeling positive. Fancy us to win this one by a nose. Dave the nose. I'll say 1-0. Need a performance from Gus soon. What do you both make of that? Is he undroppable? Can turn a game, but has been off it. Up the Ramble, like and subscribe. Have a great watch along, lads. You'll be in my right ear. Up the Blades. Come on, you red and white wizards.
Is that about dropping Gus there? Or potentially dropping Gus?
Is he undroppable because of his ability rather than his form?
Yeah, all right. He's not probably lived up to his standards that we've seen that he can do, but neither has most of these players, to be quite honest. And if he doesn't play, that we've not got much attacking threat as it is, or we've not seen. You take him out, and we've got even less.
What happened last time we dropped Gus?
We showed nothing.
We lost 5-0 against Ipswich.
Showed nothing.
So I know what Lewis is saying. Something, you want more out of these players, and Jez has already said about City. Lewis has said about Hamer. I don't think he's advocating to drop Hamer, but it's like, at what point do we get the performance out of him that we all want to see? That a lot of them are like that, to be fair. I was delighted Ty got the goal, and it were a very good, well-taken goal.
He took it really well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Angle, top bins.
I'm hoping that kicks him on a little bit because I think he's been stalling as well for form. So we'll see. I think today's an opportunity.
It's all confidence in it. It's, you see any team that's playing with a bit of confidence. Look at Coventry now. They're absolutely flying. They're playing with amples of confidence. And they're scoring a load of goals. It's just get that bit of confidence into. We just need. I think we need a run of games where we win 3 in a row. That players are absolutely buzzing. And I know it's all ifs and buts, but get that and players we might start to see a bit of confidence. And then other teams will probably start thinking, hey, up, Sheffield United are back here.
Yeah.
It starts to play into that. They start doubting that they can cause damage to us, and just what we need. We need a run of games. This international break might come at a good time.
Yeah.
Get a win today, and then we get an international break where Wilder can work with team. And as he said, they asked him if they wanted to go to Spain and stuff. He's like, no, the will and desire, it's there. We just need to work on it.
Is it Max Lowe that's reffing today? Look?
Oh, again.
Oh no, he looks like he's running line. He's Max Lowe today, by it looks. So,
hey, talk about that referee. He's refereeing at Hillsborough today. That could be fun.
Oh no, yeah, they're coming out now. Lundstrom.
Come on, boys, big game.
Yeah. Dave Morwood says, afternoon, Jimmy and Jord. Spare a thought for our legend, Mr. V, up at 3:30 a.m. to watch this. Up all the rambles, up the blades, like and subscribe, please. Yes, Mr. V, shout out to you. Getting up at 3:30 in Vancouver. Oh, it's commitment to watch them blades. Matt says, afternoon, lads, feeling good about this game. Big 3 points incoming, I hope. Game on the TV, a ramble, watch along on the phone. Life is good. Up the blades, says Tom. Thank you, mate. Look at my dog. It says, come on, get the 3 points today. Paul says, I hope the Mighty Blades get 3 points. A must-win away game, up the blades. Danny says, going to be a tough game today with the weather, but the boys can do this. Yeah, absolutely. We can.
They've got Sky have now got all as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, they have. I'm just watching it now. So they've got a flat three in middle of Slater, Lundstrom and Darko JB.
Yeah.
Geldart on left, Akintola on right, and McBurney up top. Interesting. Cyrus says, I hope this ref's been to Specsavers and downed a few energy drinks, as I think it's going to be a fast pace, but down and dirty. Come on, Blades, says the man in black. Gaz done. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Come on, Blades. Keith Edwards Derby, says Wayne. Absolutely, it is, yeah.
They've got a 3-4-3 as well.
Yeah, which is similar to how we lined up. When they're with their 3-4-3, they've got O'Hare and Hamer behind Campbell, aren't they, slightly, so. I'll take a draw today. Be a good result under the circumstances, says Paul. I think we need a win. I think this is a must-win for us, to be honest.
It is. It is for me. We need to go into
Paul.
international break with 6 points on board.
I know, mate. I know.
We don't want to. If we lose today, we're in. I think honestly, I do honestly think if we lose today, we're in big trouble because.
Oh, behave.
I just think honestly, I think we are in big trouble because you've got to realise that we'll have played 9 games, lost 8.
I know the record.
That then starts dripping into the team, and then the belief's not there. And I know it's wilder to get it out of them, but honestly, we've got to start being realistic. We can't keep losing games. What we're in, like nearly a quarter of the way through the season soon.
I've just got to say as well, I've just got a couple of updates. Nick Cook with a £50 super chat. Absolutely incredible, mate. Thank you so much. So generous. And welcome to Jake Crosby, who has signed up as a Platinum Rambler. If anybody else is interested in doing that, the link's in the description below. Thank you, Jake, and welcome, pal. You'll now have a chance to call in on 90 after 90 after this game because we'll be there. Whatever happens, Jord, we'll be on 90 after 90 after this. So, Mark Meldrew says, the man on the mic. Hopefully 3 points today, but be a tough one. Early goal be ideal for us. Yeah, it would, mate. It would. Nige says, afternoon, gents. Mrs. in bed resting. I'm downstairs with both my boys. Coffee in hand, baby bottle in the other, baby in arm, footy on TV, and 3 points incoming. Optimistic about this one, but will be a close game, I reckon. Up the Blades, up the Ramble, like and subscribe.
It have to be a quiet night if we score when baby's in milk coma.
Geldart's on loan, says Tom. Thank you, mate. McBurney anytime goal scorer, says Paul. It's not a bad bet. It's not a bad bet. I hope you're wrong, but it's not bad.
I've had a mate message me. He's had a tenner on McBurney to score an hat-trick.
We're off, by the way.
One of my mates has messaged me. He's had a tenner on McBurney to score an hat-trick. And it's 100-1.
Tex says, sod McBurney, sod Lunny, sod them all. 4-0 win for the Blades today. Come on, you red and white wizards.
I've got pigs on my phone and all.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see how that referee goes on.
Cooler King sent a 2 of 2. I haven't got your first bit, pal. Against the Villa on Thursday. Should have been sent off. Don't know what the first part is, Cooler King. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, so United, it's the first outing, I believe, in the white shirt that Jord's wearing today.
It is.
Looks nice. Looks very nice. Michael says, hi, Jimmy. So disappointed with the lineup. one up front doesn't work, puts us straight on the defensive, up the Blades, up the Ramble. Well, you've said the same, haven't you, Jord?
Well, incident. That's a foul referee.
Come on, ref.
It's not game, but we've got a throw in. We've got a throw in down that side.
Ray says, good afternoon, lads. We're confident. I'm afraid I ain't. Happy with a point, but we need wins. So happy if we can pull it off. Come on, you red and white wizards. Alan with a £6 super chat. Thank you, mate. Very much appreciated. And another £2 super chat from Al. Thank you, mate. Unbelievable. Not saying anything like, but very much appreciated. Oh, and another 5 from Al. Jim lad. By the bilge rats. All the best to Sheffield United today. Breached that hull today. Must go as ships. Rat just chewed through me peg leg. Unbelievable. I don't know how or why, if I'm honest, why Alan's a pirate.
In space. Oh, tries playing it centrally. It's cleared by John Egan. Just to Ben me. Plays a ball to back stick towards Ogbene. He's offside.
Yeah, he is. I'm going to try and rattle through some of these comments so we can concentrate more on the game. So apologies if I'm racing through your comments, but I do want to obviously... It's not like the Ramble FC watch-alongs where we can talk about what's your favourite Chinese takeaway or something like that. Danny says, don't want to be negative and I'm going to get behind the team, but I think we're getting beat today. The lads look nervous and don't fill me with confidence at the minute. I hope I'm wrong. So do I, mate. Watching the game from Orlando, Florida, says Josh. Putting in a similar performance to Tuesday and we should be fine. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Skyblade says, Storm Amy hit us on Sky last night and left no Wi-Fi. Lucky to have power, therefore can't see the match. So relying on your expert punditry for my live fix. Oh, sorry about that.
Long by all towards McBurney. Tanganga wins header. That's 2 he's won against him.
Rob says, seeing these lineups is giving me charity match vibes. Sheffield United present versus Sheffield United past. Yeah, absolutely right. Mr. V says, hi, Jimmy and Jord. This ungodly hour for a football match. I'm going for a 2-1 win today with Hamer and Campbell to score. Like and subscribe to the best Blades content online and help get to 10k. Thank you, Mr. V.
Wednesday's losing.
Already?
Yeah, 2 minutes gone. I think it's Thomas Asante.
Nice.
Who just scored.
Nice.
I literally looked down at my phone. Like I said, I've got it on. He's ran away celebrating. I'll describe that goal in a minute if people are interested.
Can't pretend I'm not absolutely dreading this, says Will. Would you say Wilder's expecting an aerial bombardment, hence Sam and McCallum? Possibly, yeah. McCallum's better in the air than Burrows. He's got a great leap on him, hasn't he? I think it's more Burrows looks tired.
So this Coventry goal, sorry, it was corner from right hand side. I think it's towards Bobby Thomas. He heads it down towards keeper, and Thomas Asante seems to get a flick on line, just knocks it in.
Nice.
1-0 Coventry.
McCallum into...
Send him in.
Well done. Send. Oh, it's a free kick. That's a free kick.
That's another foul, though.
Come on, ref. How is that not a free kick?
No. Well, first one, it looked like...
First one was a free kick, and then it looked like you were giving him advantage.
I think is sort of expecting contact from Egan, and he clips him, doesn't he, a little bit?
Yeah, he clips him.
It was a foul. And to be
definitely
honest,
a free kick. But there's no advantage there, is he? Because he gets tackled by Coyle before he gets the advantage.
Coyle gets the ball on the second one, so the first one was the foul. Lundstrom now, ball just in their own half. Tries playing it to Louis Coyle.
It's a poor ball from Lundstrom, gets intercepted.
McCallum wins it.
Well done, Blades.
Away back out to McCallum on left.
Matos did well there as well.
He plays it across to Gus Amer, who comes back to City Peck. Nice football, boys. Tanganga on his right-hand side. He goes to Ogbene. Ogbene now free to have a run. He gets on his bike.
Go on, take him on.
Giles gets into the box. Plays the ball into the box. Gus Amer! Oh, it's a great block.
You're a couple of seconds in front of me.
I can pause it if you want. I'll just watch his attack. And
then don't mess it up for you, son.
Matos now plays it to Peck. Skins McBurney. McGuinness has it on halfway line. Oh, it's a shocking ball. Lundstrom intercepts it.
It's poor that McGuinness. And now he gives a free kick.
It's a free kick.
So I'm on 5:03, 04, 05.
1, 2, play. 5:08, 5:09.
No, 11, 12.
Yeah, we're about the same, I think, now.
Okay. Blades Ranger says, City Peck deserves a goal today for the one that was wrongly ruled out. We can carry on the good performance from Southampton into this game. I've got a feeling it's going to be a good day up the Blades. Oh, you're right, Blades Ranger. Paul says, he's the biggest Tigers threat. If we can keep Supermac quiet and sneak a late winner, we'll win. If we sneak a late winner, we'll definitely win, Paul. Completely agree. Rick says, hi, Jimmy. Think you'll be okay today. 2-0 Sheffield United up the Ramble, up the Blades. marching on
It's a
together.
4 ball today. We're a simple 10-yard pass to Gus Eamon, and he's played it straight past him.
Jez will be shouting now. I told you. Luke says, apart from Davies not starting, I don't have a problem with the lineup. Burrows needs dropping or a rest, and to be fair, has just been horrendous so far this season. Not just Gus. Up the blades, up the ramble, like and subscribe, says Al. Thank you, mate. Owen Funk says 5 at the back. Hamer as Duffy behind Ings and Campbell. Yeah.
I'll do.
Gaz says, I think Ings and Campbell up front if needed earlier today. Yeah. You'd like to see Ings introduced a bit earlier today if we're chasing.
Fair enough. Absolutely. I'd love to see two up top. We said that earlier, didn't we?
Home Funk thinks that's the best we've played ever, but Wilder doesn't trust the side, in his opinion. Who will get the Duffy role behind 2 up top, Gus or Cal? On current form, it's Cal for me. I would say Gus Eamon gives you that intangible. I think it's ridiculously harsh on Callum O'Hare, but can you imagine bringing Callum O'Hare on with half an hour to go?
Yeah.
That's
McGuinness on McBurney.
Well
Great
done.
tackle.
Well done.
Back to Ben Mee, who goes back to Michael Cooper. He tries to go long. Terrible kick that, learn it.
Yeah, it was poor.
Straight to Lundstrom.
Gus tries to win it, but he
Out
couldn't.
wide to Louis Coyle. Callaway comes across. Geldart tries to play a ball across. Amer sort of heads it, but it goes to Giles. Giles plays one into the box.
Ridiculous.
It's really long, and it goes out for a goal kick.
Terrible, that. Personally happy to see McCallum, says Will. People giving Cannon more chance than him. Pops up in positions Burrows doesn't. Just a shame he can't hit a barn door. Scott says, stat from Danny Hall, strange quirk of today's game. Hull City's starting 11 has more combined league appearances for Sheffield United, 463, than the Sheffield United 11, which is 333 legacy. That's incredible.
Mad,
what a stat that is.
I'm just looking at Wednesday match here. All stewards, because obviously there's Talker and running on pitch.
Oh, yeah, 10 minutes or something, wasn't it?
There's stewards are all stood up around, out
perimeter. Oh, hang on. That's a free kick on edge.
Yes, he's giving it. Back 20 yards out, right hand side of Benny. We're going through. Regan Slater trips him up. Johnny Egan's arguing with referee about it. Chance for Gus Eamon this.
It'd be a cross. I think it's too wide for a shot.
It's shot all day long from here, Jim, surely.
Nah, it's too wide. Too wide, I think. Especially if it's Gus on his right. If it were
it's not that far away from.
If it were on the other side of goal. If it were on the other side, we'll see. We'll see.
I'll be having a shot from here all day long.
A great positive Blades show, lads. Like and subscribe. Up the ramble, up the Blades. Thank you, Paul. 1-0 Blades.
He's got to have a shot from there, Jim.
Oh, I think he might. Yeah, you're probably right.
We've got McCallum and Gus stepping over it. Referees counted out 10 yards this time for the wall.
He's going to have a shot in here.
He's got to have a shot from here. We've got McCallum and Gus. It's got to be a Gus.
Come on, Gus.
Keeper's sort of set in middle of his net so he can get across. Gus shoots. It goes over the bar.
Because he's too wide. Louis says, I agree, lads. Gus plays. I was offering up a scenario, really, or maybe being mischievous. Seriously, though, he plays every time. We do need more from him, though. Nick Cook, Mr. Generous, says, afternoon, Jimmy, Jordan, the Ramblers. This game is a must-win today. Hoping for a result on my happy birthday, pal. Yes, Nick Cook. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Paul Newlove. And anybody else whose birthday it happens to be today, but those are some of our Ramblers who are celebrating birthdays on the same day.
Good City. Oh, unlucky. It's good pressing.
Sheila says 3 points today, please. Get Campbell on Egan. His pace should be good. Yeah, I think that's fair.
All go long. Oh, it's a great ball out wide. Unlucky. Great ball out wide. Back 40, 50 yard pass to Geldart. And he just a bit too high. He has to edit out of play.
Brett says, can't work out the drop Peck comments. No one has excelled in a Sheffield United shirt this season, especially in Sayers' inept system. Peck always gives 120% for the club.
John Lundstrom's gone down with a calf injury. It's a shame.
If Hamer got booked today, he'll get a banning coming.
Yes,
and Nick says he'll definitely get a yellow, says Nick. He'll 100% get a booking at some point before it resets, says Gaz. Yeah, he will.
It's a long way to go. Is it December 6th?
Yeah, something like that. He's definitely getting banned.
To go.
Luke says our owners have done a Birmingham with Rooney to us. I'll be happy with staying up this season. Not a chance we get the playoffs. Early though, Luke. Early. If we win today, then you might start to. You might start to believe.
I'm not saying there's not a chance. There's always a chance, but I'm well on.
We're not thinking about it yet, are we? We're not.
No, I'm nowhere near thinking. All I'm thinking about is getting getting 3 points, another 3 points on board, and trying to get out of this bottom three mess.
Yeah,
fans are on pitch at Hillsborough.
Yeah, they're going to the Panther Wednesday game.
Yeah, how many's? There's about there's
3, 4, 5.
There's four at the moment.
5.
And as it stands, they are holding up the black and yellow scarves as well. To be honest, though, stewards are pretty quick.
Siri, get out of our club. That's all you could hear then, wasn't it?
Stewards are pretty quick. There's loads running up pitch to try and usher him off.
But
you knew that was going to happen. They try, they're trying everything, aren't they?
Well, 4 of them are. 5 of them.
Well, I think
banning orders. It's just not worth it, is it?
I think if 3,000 or 4,000 are around,
if it had been everybody,
animal. But when there's 3 and 4 in you, they're saying that though, they're probably not bothered. They're probably thinking, well, while he's in this club, I'd rather be banned.
Yeah, possibly. I hope your team get the win today, says Tim Davis, the London cheesehead. My dad's a cheesehead as well. You know what cheeseheads are, George?
Is that Green Bay Packers or something?
Correct, it is, yes.
Because I've seen a couple of cheeseheads at Croke Park last week.
Love your honesty, Jim, and forgot to record a programme and admit it. Love your honesty, Jim, and to forget to record a programme and admit it. Oh, yeah, we're hot off the presser. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Sorry, though, I fancy Hull. Got to be honest, John. No, transparency. That's what it's all about. Did you forget to start your timer, Jim? It does it automatically, pal. So it's probably a touch behind.
All over top to Sam McCallum. Gets it that byline, wins the corner. Well done.
Corner to United.
Nice long ball from Blades. I think it was Tanganga who played it across, or McGuinness. Plays a stretch ball over the top of Louis Coyle. Gets that byline, does McCallum, and Coyle obviously slides in, blocks the cross, but it goes out for a corner. Gus is coming across to take it on the left-hand side.
Ian says, afternoon, Jimmy and Jord. Back just in time for kickoff. Fancy us today. I've got the same shirt on as Jord. So if we win, we'll have to coordinate wardrobes in future. Up the Blades, up the Ramble, like and subscribe. Right, let's have a look at this corner then. McGuinness is up, Tanganga's up.
It's Gus to take. Goes
keeper.
Straight at keeper who drops it, but no one's there to pick it up.
Cooler King says, sorry, Jimmy, I was saying away point is always good. Also off topic, I was on about a Nell for Feyenoord against Villa on Thursday. Was poor and should have been sent off.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought it was a red card as well. He only got booked, I think, for it, and very strange.
Assistant ref looks about 6, says Gaz. And good work by McCallum. So there, the first one's a free kick. Yeah, on O'Hare, that'll be.
That's poor Campbell. He's not even challenging for, but a ball's gone up in air, and he doesn't even challenge with centre back. It just sort of looks at him and then shoves him off. Referee's always going to give a foul, and
he's off. He's Lundstrom. Who's that's come on then, George?
Amir Matovic, something like that. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. I'm just going to call him Amir. I think
Amir, yeah.
Amir. He'll have to be because I can't pronounce his surname, unfortunately.
Paul says, afternoon, gents. Let's maul some Tigers. Come on, you red and white wizards. So close to 10k. Looking forward to a retro ramble. Up the Blades, up all the Rambles. Like and subscribe.
They've cleared pitch at Hillsborough now, so that game will
game back continue.
On. I mean, it's been a poor protest, that, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie.
Correa says, we won last 4 at Hull, so should be easy. First beer cracked to calm the nerves. Yeah, easy after a start to the season like this, pal. Easy. Lewis says, bright opening few minutes this, liking the positions Gus keeps taking up. Yeah, absolutely. Paul Young says, how many Pauls do you have on the Ramble? Paul Jenkins says, how we started. Paul says, Ogbenny, he gets the ball, he flies down the right wing, he crosses for a Blades winner. Ogbenny looking lively on the right, says Rich. He certainly is. Got a decent, he's taken his man on a couple of times, which is nice to see. Lewis says, on the change at left back, I think it was time for it. Burrows has been miles off his standards and it wouldn't be a good message to McCallum if he didn't get a fair shake at the moment.
Ball's played over. So it's got to be offside.
He's off. They've blown.
How'd you pronounce his name? Is it Gabe?
Darko Jabe, yeah.
Gabe.
Listening from Orlando. Hopefully we can emulate the performance from Tuesday night. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Cheers, Joe. Ash says, I would put Hamer next to Campbell and give him a free roll. Love the Rambles, up the Blades. Thank you, mate.
He goes long way, a ball up at top. Hughes intercepts it. Comes out to Louis Coyle. Who goes back to John Egan. Egan looking to go long, more than likely up to McBurn. It's a poor ball.
Yeah,
City Peck intercepts it, comes out to Che Benny. Well, I've got men back though, so he has to cut back. It's Matos into Peck. Peck's looking for options, has to go back to Matos, across to Ben Mee, out wide to Sam McCallum. He's looking to get across into the box. He plays it in. It's headed clear from McBurney.
Regan, I think.
And JB comes away with it. Gus goes across to close him down. Amir gets onto it. He's going to go in centrally to Regan Slater. Comes across halfway line. Louis Coyle. Geldart now, as he comes backwards into Amir. They go back into their own half. United get back well.
Paul says, I love being on here. It's good Blades banter. Come on, you. It's great banter. Come on, you Red and White Wizards. Just win up the Blades. Thank you, mate. Happy birthday, Nick, says David. Alex says, good to see Burrows dropped. Great player, but nowhere near it this season. Quite like squad players like McCallum, always available. That's the best ability, mate.
Good lad. Ty, get it back, game.
Go on then, Ty.
Ty Campbell way out wide.
Spaced out left-hand side.
These options in box, though.
It just allows them to get more bodies
back. Comes back to Gus, who goes into Sam McCallum. There's only two people in box. Matos goes out to Tanganga. Oh, Benny now has it. Have a run at him. Passes it back into Tanganga.
Oh, no.
It's a poor ball.
Poor from
really
Tanganga.
Poor ball from Tanganga. Oh, come away with it.
Feliz Kumpel, I know, says to Nick Cook. Happy birthday in Spanish, says Paul. J619 says, apologies, Jimmy, if this comment came through twice, but can you ever have too many up the Jamie dumplings in one show? Surprise Tuesday's ref that was against us on Tuesday night is back in the championship action today. Yeah, so am I. Crazy. Is Wilder in the stands or in the dugout? He's in the dugout, pal. He's in the dugout today. Lonnie didn't fancy this from the start. Couldn't wait to get off, says Ian. Yeah, scared. Hadzia Matovic should be just be called Dave.
As well, saying about being scared of Wilder or something.
I don't know. I didn't
sarcastic or whatever.
I know it got posted in our group. I hadn't had a chance to watch it. It were a pre-match.
It's not along them lines, but it looks like you're scared of Wilder, mate. You've got
unlucky Matos. Matos went to put his foot in really well there, and it were fair, but the ball still came out holding.
Doing all right, yeah.
You are doing all right. Yeah. I agree. Lee says, afternoon, gents. Just got in from the gym, missed the first 10 minutes. How have we started? We'll need to take a draw today. We'll take a draw today, but I do fear the worst. Next 2 weeks are massive for Wilder and getting his message across to the squad. I'm very positive about us going forward with Wilder after seeing the constant improvements, sometimes minor, since he came in up the Blades, up all the Rambles.
Lucky man, McBurney. That's two balls you just played with. Deflected off, wasn't gone straight back to him. Geldart up right. He's running at McCallum. Cuts onto his left.
Oh, no.
He's into the box. Regan Slater. Good block. Mark McGuinness. Corner Hull.
Who did he spin there?
He got round McCallum very easily, didn't he? And then Regan Slater's look, he's in acres of space. It's Ben Mee behind
Ben Mee's not concentrating.
No, he's looking at the ball, and he loses his man.
Surprising that.
Yeah, Slater
got. But Matos don't drop in either.
No, he don't. You're right. It's a good
Matos is caught between two, to be fair.
That's probably the first real chance at game. And say it's a short corner. It's played into Giles. Peck gets there, blocks it, goes back out to the corner.
That's why I didn't want to answer Lee's question in terms of how we're playing straight away, because they were on the attack when he asked the question. But we have started pretty well, I would say. And now Hull have just started putting a bit of pressure on.
Oh, it should have been 2-0 to Coventry. Adji Wright gets in behind. It's a ball in behind, played to him. He gets into the box. Max Lowe tries to put a pathetic tackle in, misses it, and he knocks it past keeper and it just goes wide. Slater puts the ball in box. It's headed clear. Onto edge at box. Geldart shoots. Pathetic. Cleared.
Thank God for that.
Still comes away with it. It's a poor ball from Louis Coyle into Regan Slater and it goes out for United to throw it.
Good for that. Cheo looks very dangerous on the right, says Paul. He's a great bloke, Ogbenny. He's fast. Just think he will get the assist to win. Very top loan signing. He has electric pace to burn. We're looking good, lads, for a win. Apart from us, of course, who do you boys think will win the championship title this season? Like and subscribe. 10k and City Pet goal today. It would be an amazing weekend, says J619. Who's going to win league, Jord?
At the moment, I'm with Coventry.
Yeah, same.
I really
Same.
fancy them at the moment, and I think, how threatening they are attacking wise. And that's me early.
I did something yesterday with Thursday with some a Coventry fan as well, and a few other fans for Green King, and I said same Coventry to win league, I think. So
that's me early punt anyway. I probably wouldn't have had them at start of season, first game of season, but
no, you'd pick a relegated team.
Ipswich start of season, but
I think I did with my pre-season.
Yeah.
He's faster than you. He's faster than you. Cheo Ogbeni. He's faster than you. And me, in fact, says Lewis.
Sing it about Gus, but just take T out and it'd be fatter than you.
Oh, dearie me. Look, no one getting into the box when Campbell ran down the left, says Nick. I know, frustrating. Kel says, hi, Jimmy and Jord. George, she says. Hope you're both well, and we get a win today. 3 points, hopefully, up the Blades, up the Ramble. Thank you, Kel. Agree with Burrows being dropped, but wish we had a better replacement, says Lee. One who can at least defend one-on-one. Where has Harrison Burrows of last season gone? Is it another Jimmy Flex situation? Oh, don't say that, mate. Don't say that. Gaz says, how does Slater get that much room? Last 5 minutes, they've come on to us, and our passes are very loose. Cooler King says,
"What do you back a little bit here and just allowing Hull to, find a rhythm, and it's how we react, isn't it?"
Cooler King says, "What do you reckon to this away kit? It's a bit Leeds. It's not Leeds."
I was going to say it's just because it's white. People
look at the detail, Cooler King. It's definitely not Leeds. No. Gaz loves it. Yeah, it's white and gold. Can't say that. Cov have been building each season.
Oh, that's Paul McCallum. You've let Geldot getting behind. Ball up at top, straight over his head. He's into the box.
My God.
Coyle behind.
Oh, Cooper, thank God.
That was poor from McCallum. It was a ball straight up at top.
Coventry have been building each season, and now it's clicking for them. I still fancy Ipswich to come good, says Cuz. I think that's probably a decent shout, to be fair. Coventry have been building. McCallum needs to be quicker here. Not just in the initial phase, but he sees that the ball's coming to Louis Coyle on overlap, and he doesn't react quickly enough.
Well done, Benny. Comes centrally. Matos.
A lot of Paul's about, says Paul.
Across to Ben, mate. Do you know what I don't like is we need to commit more men to the attack. I feel like we're too negative with how many we commit forward.
Yeah. Oh, we definitely are. We don't flood the box.
Freaking, is that vibrating on your?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right, mate.
Mute notifications. It's because I've got my phone watching Pig Match rested up on my microphone.
I like her away kit, says Paul. Always enjoy your ref perspective Ramble cameos, Gaz. Yeah, absolutely. Valuable. Spurs beating Leeds 1-0.
Happy days.
Rob says, talking to Leeds, Spurs have just scored.
Benny in behind.
Oh.
Wins the corner.
Corner ball.
Come on, boys.
Caught upon comments, George, so I can fully give this
full attention. Right, my notification should be muted there, so we should have no interruptions.
Don't worry, mate. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, Amir with the block.
Can we just call him Amadodzic?
No.
It sounds similar. Who's taking it? Is it Gus still? No, McCallum whips it in. Oh, I thought we were coming towards McGuinness then.
Oh! Gus! Oh, it's in the post!
Oh!
Gus Hamer takes it down the left-hand side, hits it with his left foot. Near post, and he's hit the post.
Go on, send Callum away. Into the box. Then me. Plays it back to Gus. Oh, bloody hell. So we're a corner in.
I tell you, it's a lovely cross from McCallum.
McBurney. JB heads it out, and then Benny plays Gus in on his left foot.
Here's O'Hare down left-hand side again. Tries cutting in, but it's tackled.
Too much. You got two players on it. McBurney wins ball, and then he clears it.
Straight to Matos.
Come on, boys.
Come on, United. Turn the screw here a bit. While we're on top, you've got to make it count. Benny now. He's going to take Giles on. He tries and he's tackled. Oh, but Giles, oh, you lucky man. Got deflected off his own man, but bounced to a Hull boy.
Go on, good pressure.
Let's get a free kick against Gus.
Does he get a free kick?
Yeah.
It's them silly little fouls, not just with United, just in any game of football where they're going absolutely nowhere. They're in their own half, near edge of box, and it's like little shoves. And why do it?
I know.
Because we would have recycled ball there at back and then been able to build again.
It's just close that.
Stupid tackles.
James says the post is still shaking. Rob says it was funny because the Leeds fans were singing that "Champions Again, Ole Ole" chant just before before Tottenham scored. Oh well.
It's more like a Tottenham shirt, we'll say. Whoever said it before, it's like a Tottenham shirt, this.
Yeah. Can't watch the game as I'm at work. Not sure on McCallum over Burrows, and I feel like we need to go 2 up top. But in Wilder we trust, says Sam.
Egan goes long again over the top of McCallum. He just gets his foot to it this time. Sidney Peck clears it. Egan heads it back. Peck comes away with it. Aware. That's it. Get into Ty. Make you running behind now. Ty Campbell runs forward.
Get in box, Ty. Get in the box. Oh.
Aware plays it back into Campbell. Down by the byline. Egan comes across. Campbell plays it into the box. There's no one there. It's cleared by Charlie Hughes. Only away to Matos. He plays it into Peck. I can't see that because that bloody stats. McCallum
crossed out left-hand side.
The ball in.
Egan clears.
By Johnny Egan out for a United throw-in, I believe. Yeah, it is on this left-hand side.
Cool King says, what a hit that was. So unlucky. Gaz Dunn agrees with you, Jord. Never understand when players give the ball away. Stupid free kicks in the final third.
Yeah, it really annoys me.
I know. Peck needs to move the ball quicker for me, says Chris. Swansea City had a white and gold number before. Yeah, they have had
anyone bar Leeds, basically.
Yeah, you can't compare us to Leeds. They're one of his local rivals.
Throw-in's taken. It's into back out to McCallum. There's only Ty Campbell towards box. Sidney Peck plays it into Campbell. It's a poor touch from Campbell. Tries playing a 1-2 or a poor ball back from Campbell. That's it. Keep pressing. Keep pressing them. United keeping them really deep into their own half.
No.
As Callum Allaire shoving him over there, he's waiting for contact. He throws himself to the floor. He knows exactly what he's doing. Never been. He's just there standing his ground. Geldart throws himself into McCallum and then falls on the floor.
Ruby in a red dress.
Currently Hughes on ball. Across to Egan. Goes back to the keeper. United have got 2 pressed up. In Hamer and Campbell. Goes out wide to left back. Giles. He comes centrally to Amir. And they're just playing it along the back line at the moment, all trying to build something from the back. Hughes comes forward, goes back to Amir. JB now has it. He comes centrally to Regan Slater, back to Amir. They're playing some nice football, trying to work space as a Hull. United are just sitting deep at the moment. It goes out wide. Acres of spaces. Louis Coyle. Cross comes Callaway.
Oh, God.
Coyle plays it into the box. Oh, they're all waiting for it. And it's in. JB gets his goal. Awful, awful, awful defending from United. That is absolutely pathetic. It's literally a simple ball from Amir out wide. No one's marking Louis Coyle. He gets a free run. Aware tries to come across and block it. Don't really get anything there. Ball into the box, and we're at absolute 6s and 7s trying to defend ball. No one even gets an header. It falls to the back stick. JB sends it back across goal. Top bins. 1-0. Hull's first attack at game. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Where's up marking? Me's not even got Geldart. McGuinness is in nowhere, and Tanganga's just looking around.
They're absolutely all over the place, defence.
Right, do you know what the annoying thing is? So JB has this shot. Well, it's not JB, sorry. It's Akintola. It's going miles off at bar. Benny turns his back. It hits his hand anyway.
It'd be an Ogbenny own goal, that, I think.
Yeah, it's going way off at bar. It hits his back anyway and goes in net.
I think that'll be classed as an Ogbenny own goal.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This flipping team. Absolutely pathetic, honestly.
Defending for that. They caught us on op, didn't they? And we were not organised or set for them at all. They flooded box with 4 bodies, which is what you've got to do when you're on attack. Outnumbered us, essentially. Then Cheo Benny tries his best to get back. He's panicking. It gets a... Oh, here comes O'Hare. Through middle. On his own, though. Has to wait for Benny to catch up. He does. Back to O'Hare. It's tackled.
And we lose it.
Going to United.
Thing is, they've not even laid a glove on us in 30 minutes. First time they actually go forward and put a ball into the box, and we absolutely pull the bed and panic like mad. No organisation and nothing, and it balls it back at net. And that's why there's no wonder why every single one of us panic when teams go forward and actually try and do something against us. Just showing stats now, games this season when conceding first, 6 games, 6 losses. And we lose ball again. And here comes Bernie. Coyle in behind McCallum to Geldart. Geldart's going to have a run at him. Coyle goes outside and him. He cuts in. Ball into the box. We deal with it this time. Only just.
McGinney says it clear. McCallum sort of scrambles it clear.
That's a foul, referee. Oh, dear.
Nearsighted Rembrandts can't wait to jump on it. Loves the fact that we're losing. Are you going to blame Sayers for that too? Have the same energy for Wilder? Yeah, I'm not bothered about you, pal. That's, if you want us to lose so that you can prove a point that Ruben Sayers wasn't the problem, then that's up to you. No one at right side, says Dave. What's wrong with our fullbacks? Lee says, Barnsley are winning. Cal will be happy on that, Jim. What day is Yorkshire's Finest on next week? Brilliant new show with Carl Fowler. That's me and Stitchers. Very, very funny. Thank you, mate. We'll be back on Monday, probably at 6 o'clock. That's the new time, even though he wanted to go at 7. We're now on at 6, I think. Matt says, we're in big trouble if we lose this. Long way to go yet. There's an hour to go. An hour to go in the game. And we saw that Southampton turned it around against us. They were in poor form. They turned it around against us in an half. So, in 10 minutes, really. So, Paul says, got the game on TV, but listening to you and Jord on the mobile. Need a win. Oh, sugar, what was that? Lee says, where were the marking there? Nobody on JB in between McGuinness and me. Also, Geldart, very avoidable.
Thomas Asante.
3-0?
2-0.
All right.
That will have United defend that.
Very avoidable, says Lee. Yeah, completely agree.
Oh, what are we doing?
I know, it's all right. City comes away with it. Callum goes long to Ty Campbell, but Egan deals with it easily.
Poor.
Didn't deserve to go behind, says Lewis. Been a good opening half hour. Make it too easy for teams to deliver the ball in.
Campbell's holding his bleeding groin.
Don't mind it if it reaches the box. Just make it harder to get a good ball in. Nige says, I've said it from the start. We're in serious trouble and we're in a relegation scrap. Danny says, Giles given far too much space, and any time we've raided from wide, there's no supporting runners committing to the box. Agree with that. Lads, genuinely, this team is really poor.
Campbell's now got it. He's goes to the byline, gets it in box. It's defended by Hughes. It's a corner, United.
Lee says, we're on 3 1/4 games and 9 days he's been in the job. We're still technically in his pre-season of getting his points across. It'll come. Completely agree. It'll come.
We look a lot better than what we did on the Sayers. I'm not saying it's amazing. We're still getting the same results, apart from we got 1 win. But it looks better, and you can see what we're trying to do. It's just defensively, we've got to be better.
McCallum, good corner in, cleared by McBurney, who used to do that all the time for us.
I'm going to say, you play it anywhere near him, he's just going to win them headers all day long. You've got to be cleverer than that. Keep it away from him. Tom
says, why does Callum O'Hare never run at the goal? Always waiting for someone to pass to instead of being direct. Very annoying. Yeah, he were waiting for support there, Tom, weren't he? James says, we should have players surging forward when O'Hare was breaking away and there was no one. Looked a handball by the lad out wide with initial ball in. It was, I think. Oh, do you mean the whole lad? Don't know. Didn't see. Poor goal to concede, says Paul, but we're on top. John says, too much tip-tapping and not prepared to shoot. Chris should be telling him. Pete says, same old story, lads. Toothless going forward and too slow. One attack, one goal for them. Pathetic marking. League One, here we come, says Wayne. Couldn't beat Kings Lynn Town. Michael cheers us up a bit by saying what you've already told us, Joe, that Coventry are winning 2-0. Come on, Blades, let's get at these. Bring Danny Ings on. I feel he'll score to win this game, says Paul.
We need two up top. It's as simple as that for me. I said it before the game. We need to get strikers fit because we need two up top.
Ida says we're getting relegated. Kev says, are you two? Time to scrap the fullbacks and play three at the back. Up the Blades, up the ramp. Well, we are three at the back. Oh, yeah. Leeds have equalised. So there is hope for teams that go behind in a game, believe it or not.
Fantastic.
Paul says we're relegated. Cuz says getting Leeds 1-1. Gaz says just think we need to be more positive regarding getting people forward. I agree with that.
We're too scared of committing men forward. That's the problem because of what's coming in behind. Like, repercussions that might happen if they then counter us.
100,000 times better than Sayers, says Gaz. Get forward, lads, for God's sake, says Chris. Please don't give up on us. We will win, says Paul. I hope you're right, mate. Knight says we can't keep saying it'll come. We've won one game all season. So far, performances may be improving, but the shots on target aren't.
When is it going to come? Is my question. Because I don't feel like it is at the moment. It's just not, like people are saying, it's toothless up top, and then you worry about when teams go forward. Where's it back? We brought in, obviously, this pairing, these three are still getting to know each other players, but we still get up. We're still, silly mistakes and poor organisation at back, which you expect better from them.
Yeah. Ian says performances are improving with every 45 minutes we play. We just need the rub of the green. Cuz says, let's be real, you were so bad, it's going to take a good few weeks to get that out of the system and get back to playing well again. We were so bad.
Well, that's a foul.
Well done. Well done. Well done. He's done well to win it there because they were a covering run from Giles that had nicked it away from him.
One thing I like what Benny is doing. After that first game, we said we wanted him to be more direct and run at players. I think ever since that first game, he started doing that.
Yeah.
And there, look at that. He's committed Akintola. He's beat him, and he had to pull him down.
John says, getting fed up with this rubbish now. Centre forward playing on the wing, no one in the box. If they don't play two up top, we're going down. Dan Eyre says, can everyone calm down? We hit the post. They got a deflection into the top corner. Fine margins. It'll come. Have faith. I agree with that. I think
it's just, with me, it's my frustration of going behind again.
I know.
You get fed up with it.
I know.
I don't personally think we've played that bad. It's not been an awful first half. It's just, bad organisation for one goal.
Gus crossed in. Oh! Sidney Peckhead's over the bar.
I'd have preferred Ben Mee to have been on that. Obviously, I know he goes for it, but
it's a lovely cross at far post from Gus. Sidney, just get it on target, lad. Alex says, no matter what, Wilder is the best man for the job. Paul says, bring Cannon and Ings on now in the first half, please. Tufty, change it now and we'll win. Paul says, two up top to avoid the drop. We need teeth. What a bunch of weak cowards, says Phil.
Who do you take out now? Let's say at half time, still 1-0 down, and we want two up top, we're bringing Ings on. Who are you taking off?
It's tough decision.
It's probably going to be Aware, isn't it? If you do.
He'll be the one sacrificed, but should it be? Does he deserve to come off?
Well, one of the way you do it is if you're taking off like a Matas or Peck and you're having to drop Gus then into centre mid, which is we don't want.
He won't do anyway, will he?
No, that's what I mean. So it's
definitely need two up top, says John. My name is Liam, says Wilder in, lads. Chris says League One ain't too bad, lads. I know we've been there enough, pal. James says, I'm convinced there's a deep-rooted issue within the club regarding players' fitness levels, and it's been a problem for years. We never seem to be energetic in midfield, regardless of who we sign.
The only thing I'm going to say to this is, and Bernie said it in an interview, is Wilder makes you run, and then makes you run even more. So, is it the case of that he's getting, more out of them, that they're running a lot more, that when it looks like we're playing under a Wilder squad, because they're doing that much running, at 75 minutes, we're blowing? Is that a point that you can
Possibly,
you can put across?
He's asking too much.
Maybe so. I'm not saying that's right either. It's just when I heard about it the other day, and I'm thinking to myself,
but surely we've got a deep enough squad to be able to rotate then.
Yeah.
If that's going to be the case. Like Tom Davis can come on at centre midfield, or Danny Ings can come on up top if we're going to the maximum of their fitness levels. Lee says 100% agree with Gaz. We're improving every game in Wilder's 19 days. We're far too reactionary as a fan base. We're currently in a relegation battle. We won't be come January. I'm confident. Cooler King says George spot on. Blades have to be braver going forward. 0 shots on target in this first half.
It's a corner. Oh my God. What are you doing, Tanganga? Just clear it. It's like simple things like that. Ball to back stick. Akintola wins the header towards McBurney. Cooper gets there.
He's not playing great in Tanganga today. Cheo's got that left back on toast.
Yeah, he has.
John starts his own 2 up top chant. Carl says, worrying time, boys.
Oh, you lucky, man. McCallum played a ball into Peck. It was absolutely awful. It's a foul for United.
Carl says he fears the worst. Let Wilder rebuild for next season. No matter what. Up the Blades, up the Ramble. Gaz for talking about Peck's header says he's got to hit the target. Phil says get Hamer off. He's a liability. 3 goals all season, says Kyle. Yeah.
That's his problem, isn't it? We don't score goals.
Gaz says the positive part is we've created more for sure. Peck, you have to say, he's starting to get in positions to get that first goal at least. Yes, he is, mate. That's fair. 40 minutes in, 4 shots, not on target. We have rattled the post, to be fair. Come on, Siddy, says Chris. Lee says, I do agree with a lot of people. I would like to see us start with 2 up top and bring O'Hare on in the second half when fatigue hits. One of these days, Siddy will score. Second half, says Paul. J619 says, Wilder after this game will have 2 weeks on the training field with a lot of the players. Hopefully it can be a mini pre-season for Wilder, and the players need to bring Ings on as the first sub. Alex says improvement in performance is great, but all about points now. Do you think we're in a relegation battle? We are at the minute. Alex, yeah. We're bottom of the league. How can you not be? It's you have to get out of the situation you're in.
As it stands, we've played 9 games. We've lost 8. I mean, we've probably not lost 8 games last season until about March time. It's just not good enough.
See, that were a long ball to Campbell, and now we look desperate, like we're just trying to hoof it forward. Because they had 3 or 4 men back there against one Ty Campbell.
As this game goes on, though, the little less confidence we're going to have, and it's just they're going to start going into the shells and start feeling sorry for themselves again.
Ida says replacing Sousa with Samari and no Kiefer replacement with no aerial ability. We're incapable of defending crosses. We're the worst team in the league. Cuz says you need to get a couple of wins and get the confidence back into the team.
Campbell again, you absolute idiot. Ball goes up in air, and again he looks at their player, looks at Louis Coyle, barges straight into him, gives a foul away.
He's had 8 touches this game.
Pathetic. It's something like a petulant child on a school pitch would do.
44 minutes, he's had 8 touches.
That's 2 though that he's done now. Exactly the same thing. The referee's blown for him twice.
Matos and Peck together just doesn't seem to be an answer. Too similar for me, says Will. Phil says, do they actually train to do simple things like pass, shoot and head? We can't do anything successfully. We have a massive problem this season. Cooler King says, that whole lad's name is so long that even the letters on the back of his shirt go from armpit to armpit. Win, lose or draw, we'll still be back for more, says Pot. We will, mate. We will. Ian says, no one within 30 yards of Campbell when he received that.
2 minutes added on.
Cheer up, lads. Chant of the week.
Scrappy now from us, though. There's just like we've gone to nothing. It's like everyone's losing track of what they should be doing, and it like you said, them balls at the top. It's desperate. Where's urgency? McCallum we're throwing just in our own half. Gus flicks it on.
Oh, picks it up.
In behind.
O'Hare into the area. It's a great tackle.
Tackle there.
Charlie Hughes.
Throwing to United. Get a long throw in. Have a long throw in. It's not going to be a long throw.
No.
McCallum can't do a long throw in, can he?
Well, we'll soon find out, mate. No, because Tanganga's in box.
I know. It's usually...
It is. It's a long throw from McCallum.
All right. Heads it back. Stick. Where are we?
Peck heads it back in. Hughes nods away.
Oh, for Christ's
JB nicks
sake,
it.
honestly.
Oh no, it's Akin Foley, isn't it again? Chant of the week. Brum fans to S6 lot. He's worth more than you. He's worth more than you. Jay Stansfield. He's worth more than you. Do you think recruitment was good enough in the summer? Says Cuz. No, definitely not. We were very happy with it come the end, but that was more relief than and necessity than it was wow. There were one wow signing this summer, and he's not playing very well today. Well done, City. Well done.
And look at the effort and desire now from Hull. The pressing.
Since they scored, they'd be a better team, aren't they?
In front, and now their confidence is up.
Played almost 20% of the games this season already. Comes thick and fast. Alex says, is it harsh to say this is nearly all on the owners? Players do have to take some of the responsibility.
Absolutely.
Rob says, screaming out for two up top, creating nothing, no shots on target again. Rick says, keep the faith. You're so much better than this. Up the Ramble, up the Blades, marching on together. Thank you, Rick.
Keep faith at the moment, though, when you're getting, when you're losing every week, and you just, you can see you can see an improvement in performance, but it were a very low bar that was set from the previous manager.
Yeah, it is
very low bar. So it's when you're not having shots on target, 45 minutes, no shots on target again. All right, with it post, but there's this slight improvement, but it's still not good enough.
Will says
these players were pushing top at league last season. Some of these.
I know, mate.
Where is it this season? Where's your desire? Where's your It's just so frustrating. I'm getting fed up with it at the moment.
You're not on your own, mate. Will says absolutely nothing down the left side, though. McCallum not taking his chance with his time on the pitch. Tom says it's the lack of goals. That's our biggest issue. Once we go 1-0 down, we don't win. You were talking, Jord, about this is going to be our 8th league defeat if it continues like this. If we get another 45 and we don't score. Lee says Tuesday, the 8th of April, was the 8th league defeat last season, Jord.
I said March. It's even further. And we've got that in 9 games as it stands.
Jimmy, Ben for me, sing up. That one's a cracker. Yeah, we'll sing the Ben song if we pull level. There was one that came up last night, Jord, that were really good, but can't be singing away like that when we're 1-0 down. I will though, Paul. James says the recruitment has for the most part been diabolical. The signings this season have set us back 2 years. Every time we offload dead wood, we replace them with more dead wood. It's not far off. Mr. Beats says, let's take those rose-tinted glasses off. This is no different from Sayers. Zero creativity, negative football, and poor tactics. Tom says, not sure how we're losing this, though. Deflected shot sums up our season so far. Mark Meldrew says, tell you everything that Lundstrom's had more touches than Campbell in 45, and he went off after 15 minutes. Shocking that. We must win this game, says Paul. Lads, please win. Will says, have you seen the table from this time last season where Cardiff and Luton were? No, mate, I don't want to know. Do I want to know? No, I don't think I do. Oh, no. We're absolutely toothless going forward, says Rich. Gaz says, need 2 up top now, in my opinion. Campbell on, involved, or not involved, I assume you mean, because he has no one to feed him. Custer's playing well, you go 1-0 down, and then you drop on the field. It seems to be a recurring issue this season.
That's the problem. That is the mentality of the players.
Agree.
I was touching it earlier. They go into their own shell then, and instead of thinking, right, we're 1-0 down, let's try and get back into this game, they go into their own shell and feel sorry for themselves, and that's why I don't have any confidence that you get back into the game.
I said last time Campbell's lazy and poor at the minute, says Chris. Let's give Cannon a full 45 with Ings playing 2 up top. So you'd be taking off Campbell and another, which would likely be O'Hare. Could be Gus if you're going to be wild. Lewis says energy was sucked out of them after that goal. I will consider putting a second striker on at half time. Ty's too isolated when we have to get it forward more quickly. It needs some help. Jake says got to go 2 up top after half time. Make the change early, not 75 minutes. Hull has one of the worst defensive records in the league, and we can't even get close. It has to be better. Russ says get 2 up top. Don't look like a threat at all. Luke says 100% on the owners. Needless change of manager and poor in the transfer market. Mackie says, do we actually think we can score in this game? Long passes over everyone. Scrappy passes on their half. Ray says 1 up top just isn't working. We're getting nowhere. We need to get forward more. We don't look like scoring. Gaza says another pathetic performance. Shocking defending, just stood static. Is Cooper playing with a pair of pit boots on? Yeah, his kicking hasn't been the best, to be fair. But if we don't win here, we're in big trouble, says Paul. Not half. Forget the me song. Bring the robot back every time we have a shot on target. PJ says.
I've got no intention of bringing that back, Will, at the moment. I'm too depressed to even think about that. That's for happy times.
McCallum and Matos are so poor. How much do we pay for Matos again? I don't think Matos has been that bad, to be fair. I think it was around 4 or 5 million quid. Might be wrong. Or rising to. Is it me that thinks Tanganga is overrated? You mean Ben, me, or you? Or is it? No, sorry, I can't do them. So Gaza thinks Tanganga's overrated. I don't think he's overrated, but I don't think he's playing well today.
I think this is his first game I've seen him where I think he's looked poor.
Yeah, Blunt Yorkshireman says, in 35 years of watching United, I've never known such a bunch of plodding, slow horses. I'm sick of watching us play from side to side. We keep doing the same thing and expecting different results. I think they've already down tools, says Makis. 5 mil for Matos, says Chrissy Ancelotti. Philippe says, on paper, we're one of the strongest teams in the league, yet unlike a well-known brand that uses a puppy to advertise itself, we're not very strong. Super absorbent on the pitch. Nice, nice. Which players in today's team are downgrades on last season? Good question. Let's have a quick look at the side. So, Cooper was here last season.
Yeah.
Quality. Last season we had Anel and Robin. It's difficult because we've got a different formation.
Guinness is a downgrade on Anel.
Is Tanganga though?
I don't know.
No, Tanganga's better than Anel. I'd say.
To decide on that one.
Ben Mee's better than Jack Robinson.
More games.
Burrows is still in the side and he hasn't got. We haven't got a right back, but we didn't really have last year.
No.
Arblaster's not in the side, but he missed a lot of last season as well, to be fair. Vinny Souza is the gaping hole. The gaping hole in the side.
Is a massive downgrade on him.
So it's not necessarily players, it's individuals for me. And I think somebody like Tyrese Campbell, just as an example, looking at this, even Gus Hamey, you could use him because I use Campbell a lot. So let's use Gus.
I missed a goal at Hillsborough. It's 3-0 Coventry. I turned my phone off because I thought we were going to be half time. They must have scored in 49th minute or something daft like that.
Every cloud, mate. Every cloud. I don't want to get too far behind on comments, but thank you, Cool King. I think that was worth asking. Because I don't think there is much of a downgrade man for man. I think it's individual performances that need to be looked at. John says, Dearden, Curry and Woodward on for the second half. I wish. Paul says, bring Tom Davis, Danny Ings, Tom Cannon on. Change it now. Jake says, interesting to see everyone say go 2 up top. Everyone can see what's needed now. We just need the manager to see it.
I think he will know it because he went to 2 up top.
He will know it. But it's a genuine problem because the 2 10s that we've got are both very influential players for us. So, and I know it's not working, so something needs to change. Yeah. But they are 2 of our most influential players on the pitch, O'Hare and Hamer. So it's a tough one to call because feel if you're O'Hare and you're getting pulled at half time, you feel aggrieved, don't you?
But when it's not working, and when it's not been good enough,
no. And he was the sacrificial lamb last season, Wanty, when we went 2 up top, and O'Hare had to come off the bench last season at the back end.
We need strikers that are fit enough to be able, and we've only had Ty, who's been Cannon's probably fit enough, but obviously he's not had an impact on anything, so that's why he's not getting a start.
Yeah, we don't look threatening at all. If Benny raves forward, he has to wait till anyone arrives. The ball is all, and the whole defence is already back, says Chris. Owls are doing a spitting pork ribs. We'll be going to spitting pork ribs with a 3rd goal conceded. Enjoy the ref. Ray says we're bottom for a reason, and it's obvious looking at our performances. Back to League One if we don't get going and shoot. We're not going back to League One, don't worry. Oh, Scott says it as well, to be fair. As soon as we accept this, the team is going down. Oh, mate. Regal Smoke says, I'm not sure why we're playing balls on the wing, but no one's in the box. That's absolutely right. Nobody's getting in the box. We need 2 strikers. That's why everybody's saying it, I think. I could count on one hand the players I consider valuable to the club. 90% of the squad is average to below average. Hamer, Cooper, Tanganga and Campbell are the only ones proven good enough. Need quality. Hard to argue. Chris says this is a team that looks like it's going to struggle all season and relegation is a big possibility. Hamer's been poor this season. Need 2 up front in the second half. Sousa being missing is the biggest thing, says Tom. Alan says, Jim lad, hope these new doubloons from me, few doubloons from me help the channel. Though United are in the doldrums just now, they could not have better support than your good selves give. Up the blades, up the ramble, like and subscribe. Avast. Thank you, Al. Yes, they certainly do help us out a lot. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Look at my dog says, I don't think McCallum has played bad. Need a good half-time talk from Wilder. Kim says, take off Gus and bring on wingers. On Ings, I assume she means, and Cannon, we need chance of a goal. Up the blades, up the ramble. It feels mad to me to say, and she's not wrong, but to say take off Gus because we need a goal. It's crazy, isn't it? Is McGuinness actually an upgrade on Robbo, let alone an L? I'm trying to be all right with McGuinness. I think Ben Mee's an upgrade on Robinson.
Yeah,
Ben Mee is. I think Tanganga's an upgrade on an L. So those are the 2 I'm choosing to reference.
I reserve judgment on McGuinness being better than Robbo because he's not showing me anything to say that he is at the moment.
Not me, mate. Not me. Phil says, this is a team with no idea how to go and win a game. No fight. Second to the ball. Weak. Don't shoot. Slow. A keeper with no confidence. Too many League One players. I don't think the League One players. I just don't think they've any confidence at all, to be honest. Campbell needs someone to bounce off on his own. He doesn't cut it, says Paul. He did last season, Paul. We have to say he did last season. He's struggling this year.
You think that because he had a bit of confidence, he'd be making them runs in behind, constantly peeling off defender and causing that trouble. But you don't seem to see it this season. Confidence is low on everyone, and you just see it in players. They've got no confidence in their ability to go and do something in this game, to take it upon themselves to change it. We go through motions every game, and then you go behind, and it's just the same stuff week after week.
PJ says, do you think Peck's having a poor season so far, or is it because he's no quality next to him? I feel sorry for City. I think
a bit of both.
I agree with what Wilder said in presser, and we've said it before. I think he was exposed in Caesar's system, asking to do a job of a 6 on his own, and he were exposed, and I don't think that was fair. And I think that's really hit his confidence, which has then hit his performance levels. I think next to Tom Davies the other night, he looked better. I think he's looked okay today, to be honest. So hopefully City's on the way back, but we're still behind.
Hull have had 3 shots. They've had 1 on target, and that 1 on target's going to be a goal. There's nothing in that game, in this game. And I think that's where for 30 to 35 minutes, I'd have said we were probably a better team, and then we conceded, and then it just like we went into a shell and sat back.
Matt says get Aware off. He's done nothing this game and get Ings on. Mark Meldrew says get 4-4-2 and have a go. Joe says we try to cross it into a single player surrounded by 6 of theirs. They cross it in and there's 5 players in our box. Absolutely right. That's the difference.
Been saying that for weeks.
That's the difference. Pete Blade says we've got some of the best defenders in the championship and we've 4 or 5 at the back. We're so terrified to go forward and commit players. Wilder tactics again. It's basic football, not chess. Up the blades, up the ramble. If we had another striker, please use Ings and not Cannon, says Tom. Jake says, don't disagree with that thought. O'Hare has looked good. I'd almost pull Peck off and move Hamer down next to Matos and leave O'Hare on. I don't like
having O'Hare there.
No, but Hamer there, you mean?
Sorry, I don't like having Hamer there. It showed under Caesar's football.
It did, but there's 3 behind him now instead of 2, so it might be different. Ings has to come on, says Mark.
Yeah, I think everyone's saying the same thing about that, aren't they?
Match Betting Club says, afternoon lads, McGuinness is extremely average, isn't he? He's not playing well, mate. He's not playing well. Gage says, we're not forward thinking enough. Show some balls, man. Mark Meldrew says, another thing which is worrying is we don't flood the box enough. 1 man in or none in the box all the time. That's been a problem for a long, long time, Mark. A long time. And like George says, he said it, we've said it. It's a problem. 10k by relegation day, says Clixby. Dear me. Blaster to my previous comment. What was your previous comment, mate? Add Arblaster to. Oh, in terms of the quality that you can count in the squad. Yes, agreed. Obviously, we miss out Arblaster because he's been gone so long, but he is an absolute quality player.
I think as well, the thing when Arblaster comes back, it's a bit like Billy Sharp's role. It's that a bit of a leader on pitch, and I do think even at his age, he will be a leader on pitch that can hopefully sort of G him up a bit. So when things are going wrong like this, he gets that fight back into him. Because I don't think, I just don't see it in us at the moment, even though I know it's Wilder's job to do that. I don't see it in us that someone on pitch is trying to G him up. Do you know what I mean? They just all look at floor and they then start pointing fingers at each other, don't they?
Will sent me the picture of where Cardiff and Luton were last season. Two teams obviously went down. Luton had 8 points this time last season, for the 21st. Cardiff were bottom of the league and had 5 points. 1 win, 2 draws. Cheers for that, Will.
Then that's the thing, and we've got to start being realistic. You can have tinted glasses on, thinking that this team's too good to go down. Well, they're not showing that at the moment, are they?
No. Blunt Yorkshireman says midfielder Peck and Matos is a massive downgrade on Blaster and Vinny. Yeah, it is. Alex the Blade says, where do we go from here? If we lose this, it feels like relegation is inevitable, but under Wilder we'll have a chance. I don't feel inevitable to me. They're about to kick off second half here. Chris says, Jimmy, maybe we're trying to keep Callum O'Hare and Hamer happy by playing them both, but clearly we need to pull one to play 2 up top. Well, there's no changes at half time. Get men into the box or we won't score, says Chris. Cuz says the 2 centre...
Corner United. It's a ball up at top. Who is it? Number 4. Yeah, Charlie Hughes tries to send it back to their keeper and he heads it straight out of play. Let's keep it away from keeper though this time.
Yeah.
Get it on penalty spot. Get away from it away.
Love Hamer, but if we can sell Hamer in January and add 3 or 4 players, I'd do it, says Alex. We don't need 3 or 4 players. We need better players. It's not quantity, is it? Oh.
Callum plays in.
Not like United, Ed.
It's just dead clear, isn't it? Oh, come on. Wow. That is absolutely pathetic from Tanganga and O'Hare. Both of them. O'Hare gets a booking. Wow. Start the second half if you mean to go on there, boys. Jesus Christ.
Joe Geldart just dances around both of them.
Matos, sorry, not Tanganga.
Come on, United.
And McCallum has it. Has to look long for Campbell and Egan, just intercepts it. Amir turns on it, bypasses Matos again very easily. Geldart plays a long ball across to Giles. Hughes skins Callum O'Hare. It goes wide. Giles in acres of space. Tanganga comes across. Tanganga blocks across from Giles, but it comes back to Giles into Charlie Hughes, and they go all the way back to the keeper. Keeper goes long. Ben Mee wins the header, and I don't know where midfield were there. Regan Slater had an easy.
Oh,
Gus, what is that? And then we just take him down at halfway line. It's an absolutely appalling start to second half.
Loads of comments. Thank you to everybody, but I'm struggling to keep up, to be honest. Thanks to all the Leeds fans' comments. I'm slowly warming to you, but my sister's sleeping with the enemy. Fair dues. Cooler King says, do you think the club will be very busy in the January window based on what we've seen so far this season? Yeah, I think we'll be very active. I think I'd expect more out than in, but I think we'll definitely be very active. PJ says, no guarantee Blaster comes back the same player. Really hope he does. Team on paper is better than last year, says Tom. It's all about confidence. Cooper, Burrows, Hamer and Campbell just not playing as well as last year. Agreed. Lee says, my highlight of the first half, Gus's effort at the post and the scrambled egg on toast I've just had for lunch. At least you've had some lunch, mate.
Cooper goes long. Do you know, his distribution, Cooper, is awful. When does he ever actually pick a man out?
Oh,
Matos comes away. That's a foul. Matos takes it quickly into Peck. Peck comes across to Ogbeni. Have a
Take
run there,
him on.
Ogbeni. But there's only two players in the box.
just want to say
that
thank you
to
to
come
Nick
back?
Cook, who's gifted memberships again. Brilliant, mate. Thank you. Top man.
Matos into goes out to me. Now McCallum's out wide. Get it out there. Come back centrally. City Peck into Matos. Back to me. Goes down the line to McCallum, who plays it in behind to O'Hare.
Oh,
He does a fancy flick in behind.
No.
Has McCallum been brought down?
no, he's get them.
Oh, and he gives handball for McCallum.
Thank you again, Nick Cook. Much appreciated, pal. Really generous, that. Aid says no team is too good to go down. If you get relegated, you deserve it. Yeah, I agree with that.
Absolutely. They both sort of at it there, aren't they? And as McCallum falls, he handballs it. Just sums it up right now, I'm afraid.
Right back, centre mid, target man in January, surely. Yeah, I'd agree with all that.
Ball goes long.
And a winger,
And
possibly.
me wins it. Well done. Matos comes back in. Peck has it in his own half. Into McGuinness. Now plays it to Tanganga. Comes out wide to Ogbeni. Ogbeni turns on it. He's got two players on him.
And ball.
That's our ball though, referee, surely.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Look, where's urgency here? Look at it though. Look how still everyone's
I know.
No one's moving.
Nobody's showing for it, are they? This is what I was talking about the other day.
It's like they're all expecting something just to happen. Go and do it yourself.
It's like they're
Make
hiding,
something
mate.
happen.
It's like they're hiding. That's what it is.
It is. And that's what I'm saying. It's the mentality of the players. Yeah, we can question owners.
Well done, Ben Mee. McCallum inside now to Peck.
Oh, it's too
Knocks
slow.
it inside to Callum O'Hare. Cheo Ogbeni on right hand side. Take him on. He does, and it's a corner to United.
Well done. But yeah, it's a mentality thing. We can blame owners as much as you want, but you've got to start looking at players as well. Like,
Absolutely.
stop feeling sorry for yourself and make something happen.
Finn says, what realistically is the aim now for this season? Get away from the trouble that we're in. That is the aim, the here and now.
You've got to look what's above us.
Lee says, even though we're in a 3 or 5 at the back, we're defending very narrow, leaving wide open spaces. Rich says, been more entertaining trying to sink my dodgy stick to your comments. Oh, corner in. And it's collected by Pandev. Of course it is. Been more entertaining trying to sink my dodgy stick to your comments than watching the match, says Rich. I know, mate, I know. Uruguay White says, if there's no chance of promotion by the transfer window, will players be looking for out? Possibly, mate, possibly. But what will they do?
If they're looking for out, and see you.
Yeah, they can go.
I'll drive them out at the door. I'll wave them goodbye. If you don't want to be here, said it before
Correct.
Start the stream. If you don't want to be here, goodbye.
Oh my God, Ben Mee, we a shocking thing that's intercepted by McBurney. McGuinness, saved by Cooper. My God, Ben Mee there.
Oh, it's absolutely, it's pathetic. It's like watching 12-year-olds try and play football. Get some subs on. Get some subs on because it's pathetic. Kyle plays it into the box. Cooper collects it.
McBurney wanted a foul then. Ben Mee, we are really poorly misplaced back pass.
The ball in from Matos, and it's not exactly an hard ball. He's tried playing, I think he's tried going back to the keeper and gets no on it. It probably should have been 2-0.
It's just a scuff, innit? But yeah, they're away there, and McBurney needs to do better with that.
To be honest, I actually think McBurney did well.
Not when he's going into. He did well to get into that position.
Apart from score, he did everything right
finish.
apart from scoring. Ogbeni and McCallum have switched. Ogbeni down left hand side. Tries to play across it. It deflects off Coyle and then deflects off Ogbeni and goes out for a goal kick. Go on, Wilder. Stop making some subs. Don't wait for friggin' these to score a second goal.
Subs on now. This is garbage, says Chris.
Yeah, it needs it. It needs changing. Not good enough.
Joe says,
we can't even make a 10-yard pass. What is wrong with you?
afternoon, guys. We really are in a relegation battle this season, at least till January. The fact we're relying on Tom Davis to make us tick, who was on the treatment table 6 months out of 9, is terrifying. Skyblade says, thank God for Storm Amy. If I had Wi-Fi, I'd be watching this. It sounds horrendous. Gaz says, Wilder needs to change this now. Nothing has changed regarding getting players forward at pace. Peck and Matos doing the same. Own it.
Yeah, one of them two's got to come off.
One needs to move at the ball quick, yeah.
One of them's got to come off. Tom Davis come on. And I'd probably be taking O'Hare off and putting Ings on as well. And Gus, to be honest, Gus's passes have been horrific, so he's in contention for bleeding getting whipped, but he'll not.
James says Ben Mee's the same as Robinson. For me, seems like a like for like rather than an upgrade. Been out of position a few times in that first half alone. I have to say he's not been great today. Neither's Tanganga.
There's not many of them I can pick out and say, yeah, they're having a good game. Again, how many times do we keep saying that in every game?
Ben Mee, again. Pressed and almost gives it away.
That's the thing.
They're pressing.
I've said it for years. Any team that presses a United team
gets
we
joy.
Lost. We don't know what to do.
Yeah.
We panic. Play it quick. Get it out wide now. Callum has it on left. There's going to be one person in box, I reckon. They were. Ty Campbell.
Well done. McCallum's done well there to recycle it.
Oh, it's just deflecting and they clear it. Oh, up in air. No one even challenges Charlie Hughes and he just heads it up.
There's no desire to win this. Where's the commitment from the players?
Yeah, 100%. Everything that a Sheffield United team should be about, and especially under Chris Wilder, and yet there's none of it.
He'll be raging on sideline. O'Hare with the flick back.
Just take a touch and play it out wide. Stop doing your fancy crap when it's not needed. Just goes out wide, so Benny chests it in. Get round him now, Peck.
He does. Peck is
tries to have a shot
by
across.
Giles. Tanganga collects on edge. Peck inside, but it's cleared. McBurney with a push him back on Ben.
He's fouled me down here, surely. Oh, Benny has it on right. O'Hare runs in behind. He gets it. He's in box. Cross it.
Corner.
Which we've not looked like scoring from all game. They've not been threatened, have we, from a corner yet? So hopefully this one can be it. McCallum comes across. It's going to be a left footer. In swinger from right hand side.
Come on, United. Corner to Sheffield United now.
It's going to be out keeper again, though.
Oh, McBurney head's clear. What a shock.
Just put it straight on his head, why don't you? Matos comes forward. Passes it to Gus for a poor ball. Matos gets it back. Gus runs in behind now. Give it him. Cross it. McBurney comes across to Gus. He's holding him.
Yeah, we're holding him. Not given. Okay. There'll be something given for that one. Advantage. Hull now come away with it.
It's a bloody brick wall.
Over halfway from Hull.
Geldart in here because of space. Look at that. Ball goes into the box. There were 3 players there then.
They're committing forward, look. And we're not. We've got 4 players outside the box.
He were holding McGuinness then.
McGuinness were holding McBurney?
No, McBurney were holding McGuinness to stop him, getting to the box. He'd have headed it and he pulled him back. The referee didn't even get it.
Ooh, Hauser.
Look at that.
It was more annoying to me
that back. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. Trying to.
It was more annoying to me that we had 4 players outside the box that were walking, when Hull are on the attack.
You know, I'd love for a fan to get in bleeding dressing room at the moment and give players an actual, give them a gobful, because they need to realise that it's not the lack of effort.
Look how much space there.
What are you doing,
Look
Tanganga?
how
Why did you come
Tanganga's just
centrally?
give him all space at bloody Hull there.
So literally, they come forward. So Akintola pulls out left. So Tanganga drops centrally, getting Akintola all that space on left hand side. It's like just play him in, mate.
Wait,
honestly, starting to I can feel. My blood's starting to boil. They're starting to wind me up. Bernie's involved with McGuinness. Look, play. I mean, that's what we need. Someone like that, though, to play dirty tactics, rile people up. We haven't got it. They've not got the balls between them to do something like this.
Booking for McGuinness and McBurney.
But it's clever from McBurney at the same time, right? He's got, but he's, you know what I mean. He's trying to rile McGuinness up there. There's every chance McGuinness now probably pulls him down, and McBurney gets a penalty. Look, McGuinness is putting his arms around McBurney. Well done, Cooper.
Cooper claims it. Well done.
Sheffield ready, say. Where are we? Is anyone moving? No one wants it. Any other team there would be trying to get a counter attack from that corner.
McCallum bringing it forward. 1-2 with O'Hare.
Well done, McCallum.
Yeah, he's done well there, McCallum. Now we have Benny on right hand side. Cuts inside. Passes it across to McCallum. Who looked like he was going to open up with a shot, but he lays it out wide to Gus. Who does shoot. And it's pushed away by Pandev at the near post.
At least we've had a shot.
Yeah. Crossed in by McCallum. It's nodded clear by Hull.
Do you know what is frustrating? Every second ball is to a Hull player. Get up.
That's because of a lack of desire, mate. That's what it is.
Heck, coming into the box. Plays it to Og Bennett with a poor ball.
Shocking from Og Bennett, that.
McBurney clears it.
Come on, let's change something here, Wilder. Get 2 on.
Look at this, though. I've just seen that sideline. Ulla making 2 subs here. Where's our substitutions?
Ellen says it's turning into that awful Premier League season again. Nick says we need to get the hang of one-touch passing and work the ball up the field fast, getting behind their defence. We're not going to score through 11 men. Absolutely right. Sidney Peck's down now on the pitch. He's taking his boot off. Spurs have gone 2-1 up. Lee says, Gus is a passenger here. I don't think I've ever seen him go into a challenge half-hearted. He's done it 2 or 3 times today. Our best player. But if he's not adding to the team on the pitch, get him off.
I think he's worrying about that yellow card. How many times some of these challenges he'd have got into and he'd have gone full force and probably took them out. You know, you can see that he's not wanting to get that second yellow, which surprises me.
Will says, why
I do agree with Lee, though. The commitment is just not there.
Why is McCallum the only one doing anything, says Will?
Liam Miller and Matt Crooks come on.
Chris says, Jordan, it was 70 minutes for ours, lad.
Yeah, that's well, here we go. Tom Davis and Danny Ings is coming on 62 minutes.
Matos and O'Hare, do you think?
It's got to be.
Reckon?
It's got to be. He's taking McCallum off.
No.
I'm going to say.
They panned to McCallum who were running off, but he's been told to go back. Peck's off.
Peck comes off.
And Callum O'Hare.
Well, we've gone for 2 up top. Now. There's 28 minutes to try and change something.
Matt Crooks has come on for Hull.
Scored a screamer at Bramall Lane last season under Ruben Sayers. The reason why he got the Sheffield United job.
Yeah. Good player.
Matos into me. Thing what I've seen here now, though, Hull are really, like, they've got 10 men behind the ball, haven't they? Well, 9 men. There's only McBurney who's sat up top. They're just looking for a counter-attack.
But we should be good enough to unpick them.
Yeah, we should. Ogbenny, not Ogbenny, sorry.
Gus does well there, playing ball through lines. Campbell plays for a
what
free
is that
kick.
dive all about? It's absolutely pathetic. And
Tom Davis.
all come away with it then, and they were nearly in.
Tom Davis, because McGuinness and me were nowhere to be seen.
All because Ty Campbell decides to do a flop on edge at box. What's he trying to do? What, because he lost balls? He thought he'd go down?
Look at defence here trying to get back. It's Tom Davis that ends up getting back. Tanganga jogging. Don't bode well, this, you know.
It's not sitting well with me at all. And this is why I keep saying, they were, people were talking about playoffs this, playoffs that. Look at where we are. We're there for a reason. And we keep losing games for a reason.
Benny on edge now. Matos to Gus. Nice ball. Oh, Davis. It were a heavy ball in from Gus, to be fair. Davis took a touch that were a little bit heavy as well. James says, I can't defend these players any longer. They're lazy, good for nothing, no accountability, minimum effort, no desire, no fight, glass half empty. Sorry, losers. Wow. Lewis says, really feel for them at the minute. Second half has been okay as well. Generally a more competent performance with intent, just no confidence and nothing running for them. Come on, you blades. We're in a relegation battle, says Rich. 100%. We're absolute bobbins. Hold the ball up, Ty Campbell, says Chris.
It gets stamped on a little bit.
Does it?
He's just showing it replay. It's minimal contact, I would say. I don't think it were enough for him to go down like he did.
McCallum wins a free
foul
kick.
referee? He's going to get on ball against McCallum now.
It's a free kick.
No, he gives a foul. It's a free kick to United.
Interesting, your stats shows us the best team apart from shots on target. I take it stats do lie after all, says Skyblade. Yeah.
Yeah, so he clips him on his shin, I think it is, just above his ankle. It's showing you now.
It's Egan, innit? Oh.
No, it's not
Minimal,
Egan.
innit?
It's used that.
It's absolutely... Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. They look similar, with them.
I know. I've got them mixed up earlier on. It's got to be Gus. It's got to be an in-swinger towards keeper, this, hasn't it, I think. What do we work on in bleeding training? Or is what Gus plays the back stick. It misses everyone. What do we work on? Do we work on anything in training? Because it don't look like it.
Will says it's actually infuriating that me and McCallum are on the ball and the only ones showing for it. Nearly 40-year-old centre half and second choice left back. Stop hiding, says Paul.
Where's Alan Mill today? Is he not there? Because it keeps showing Michael Collins and Wilder chatting a lot.
Don't know.
What a sorry time for Sheffield football, eh? I don't think you could put a decent team together between both of them.
Thought Matt Crooks was the best player on the pitch last season at Bramall Lane. Liked him since his days at Rotherham. Yeah, me too. Me too, mate. Big number 10 that can make things happen, isn't he? Nick says, if anyone can spoil my birthday, it's Sheffield United. Parker's dog says, set pieces have been poor today.
Well done, Ogbenny. They've been so easy to defend, haven't they, as set pieces? So easy. Got to go back to keeper. Oh, Miller just... well done, referee. That's pathetic from Miller. Me into McCallum. McCallum comes centrally to Gus. McCallum were fouled. Referee does play on. They're just pressing us. Start to move. Players start to move. Start to do something. Create some space. Look at it. All second half, I've had 57 passes. We've had 137. 47 touches in final third. Done nothing with it. They've had 16. It's all United possession, but it's tippy-tappy, left, right. Come back centre, left, right.
Like now, Tanganga back to Cooper.
Oh, it's just, you can do this as much as you want. You're creating nothing.
Back to Cooper.
It's going to go long now.
Long.
And Egan just heads it into Louis Coyle. Comes centrally to Crooks. Matos tries to tackle him. Barges him off.
Oh! Come on then. Go on, Ty. Slip it inside.
Oh, that's poor.
You've got to pass there. You've got to square the ball. So, Amir, it's a loose pass from the sub that came on for Lundstrom. Ty Campbell comes in at an angle on the left-hand side.
It's good defending from Hughes, but
it is good defending.
Surely Campbell should have more pace than that.
You've got to square it, mate. He's free on his own in box. Just
corner to United. Oh, it's near post. It's just headed clear. Awful. What is this team? Foul on Egan in box. Bad than me.
Get some comments up. Sorry that I haven't been on them. All the training videos that Blades put out are just videos of the players messing around. Doesn't look like they do much in training, says Rev. It's going to be a long, hard season, says Michael. Down the bottom of the league, as we are dreadful. Matt says we don't play with wingers. We haven't got the players to play through the defence, and a lone striker isn't a lone striker. We need to find a system in attack, and quick. Chris says I'm really not enjoying football at the minute. Alistair says, to be fair to Campbell, those ones can look innocuous, but be very painful with studs on the top of the foot. That's fair. That's fair. Because says it's like you're 1-0 up and sitting back for the win instead of going for it. Paul says, oofball, G's get winning. Gaz says he showed too much of the ball to Hughes there. Yeah, he did. He did.
What is that, Matos? Just a knitting up. There's no way we get back into this game. There's 19 minutes left, and there's absolutely no way we get back into this game. Tom Cannon's coming on Harrison Burrows. It's got to be
McCallum and Campbell, hasn't it?
Cannon, isn't it?
Yeah. That's Danny Ings and Tom Cannon up top. And a like for like with Burrows left wing back for Sam McCallum. Sam McCallum's had a decent game, to be honest.
I don't think he's probably been one of the better players, or a very, very poor team.
Yeah.
Cannon comes out wide. Egan comes across.
Look how many Hull players compared to Sheffield United players.
Look at this though. When we've got ball near box, we're not committing men forward, and then they've got six players back in box, like defending for their lives. That's and
they win it. That's and they win it. They win it back, and they're on the break now.
Yeah. Tell you what, then 50-50s, referee's not game, and I don't mind it. That weren't a foul on Matos either.
Tom Davis
comes, gets to Danny Ings.
You don't want Danny Ings there, though, do you?
No, 35 yards from goal. You? Ball in behind Harrison Burrows. He crosses it in. It's headed clear by Matt Crooks.
Well done, Matos.
Well done, Matos. He sort of spins on it, gives it to Gus. Plays it to the back stick.
Corner to United.
No. Sorry, I thought they were going to foul Giles then. Corner United. Which I can't get excited about because we never look like scoring from one. It's going to be Burrows, isn't it, to take it, I would think, from you?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, Burrows whips it into back stick, straight towards keeper. McBurney challenges, wins it, goes on his left foot, defends it, and it goes over. Guess what that is, Jimmy?
What's that, mate?
Another shot off target. It's quite funny because, you know, when you see them videos that they put on a shy cliff and they're hitting back at net from, you know, when no one's challenging them.
Yeah.
You know, in all that free space, they're hitting back at net all the time in training. Not shot on pitch, do they? United have it in their own half, comes across to McGuinness. Brings the ball forward about 10 yards, plays it into Tanganga on right. Tanganga goes long, looking for Cannon. Hughes heads it out of play. It's a throw into United on right hand side. Oh, referee gives a foul. How can you give the foul, referee, when linesman's bang in front of it? Linesman flagged for a throw into United. Hughes headed it clear, and because Tom Cannon stuck his foot up, referees give a foul. It were bang in front of the linesman. Look at that. 3 players challenging McBurney and he wins the ball. That's got to be obstruction, referee. What's he doing, Matt Crooks? Chuff his phone. Message from me auntie Jim.
Oh, yeah.
It just reads, "We couldn't score in a brothel."
Too right. You're not wrong.
No. Could play until bleeding after international break and we wouldn't score.
Rubbish, mate.
What positives can you pick out of this, though?
Well,
like, you know, the other night you said you could pick out positives. I can't pick out any positives for me in this game. All are so content with what they're doing. They know that now it's going to change.
Wait, do you know what? I thought we were a better team before they scored. And we've done nothing since. It just showed where players' heads are at.
Yeah. Again, that's what I'm saying. It's a mentality thing. They feel sorry for themselves. Well, they've got to get that out of their head. You've got to want to get back in a game. What they're going to do for the rest of the season when we go 1-0 behind every time, is that it then? Do we think, well, it's game over, isn't it?
I know. It's like that mentality, isn't it?
That is a relegation mentality. It is so, someone mentioned it in comments earlier, it's so reminiscent of Premier League season. As soon as you go behind, that's it, game over, done. You might as well forget about it. Long ball up at top. Pathetic. Oh, dear.
Right. Ellen says, I've padded the corner of my room so I can go and rock in it later. I don't blame you.
Good ball. Ings into the box, goes out wide. Needs some help. He crosses it in. Oh, it goes past absolutely everyone. Oh, I feel like ripping this shirt off. It's like an Hulk Hogan minute.
Mr. Beats says, funny how when Sayers was in charge, it was his fault. Now Wilder's in charge, it's the player's fault. Would it? Who do you credit with last season then, Mr. Beats?
Wilder's fault why we got 92 points, weren't it?
Yeah. No, Wilder's fault. We didn't get promoted, but it were the players. It was thanks to the players that we got 92 points.
It just makes me laugh. It's people are looking for him to fail.
I know. I'm sure they'd much rather Sayers were still here.
Admit that he shouldn't have got sacked in first place, and it was wrong appointment that he should have never appointed Sayers.
Yeah.
It were worse than. Tell you what, under Sayers, we lost 5-0 at Ipswich.
Absolutely ridiculous point from Mr. Beats. Look, you're welcome to your opinion, but we like people to be respectful, and that's clearly a dig. So I'm entitled to have a little chip back, I think, to be honest. So, where's the urgency to get back in the game? Says Michael. That's absolutely right. Where is the urgency? There isn't any, is there? This is what we've been talking about. No desire. You're hoping the players that have come on will make a difference, but Tom Davis there, you see, he's trying, but he gives the ball away.
How many times do we get away?
Sam says this season could end up being a proper disaster. I think it is already, to be honest, Sam. Even if we don't go down, the parachute payments will stop and we'll have to sell a load of our best players. It's scary times, lads. Who's our best players at the minute, though, Sam? Who out there are you thinking is absolutely invaluable to this team? Coventry 5.
Oh, Giles into the box. McBurney's there. McGuinness gets there.
Really well done, McGuinness, there, to be honest.
You know, I turned Coventry match at half time because we were losing.
5-0, Cov.
Yeah, at the same time, I really couldn't care less about Wednesday right now. I'm more worried about our team. They're worried about their team off at pitch Wednesday. We're worried about our team on pitch. That is the main problem. We could play Wednesday night, and I'm telling you now, we won't beat them. And that's not another exaggeration.
No. Luke says Sayers has destroyed these players, and again, that's down to the owners. Alistair says Sky is saying Hull have had 1 clean sheet in the last 25 home games.
Make that 2.
No, it's going to be 2. Don't worry about that.
Oh, Benny in behind to the byline. Gets a cross in. Straight to keeper. It's so poor. It's so poor. A lot belong. I think players have been quite fortunate that fans have stuck with him.
Yeah, agreed.
It's not going to be long before we start turning on him. I've heard a cheer from the crowd, and I don't know if it's
Louis Barry's coming on for Alex Matos.
I don't know if it was because Matos had come off all crowd or what. I don't know.
Well, he used to play for Hull, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know if they were cheering him or what. I don't know. But they only played about 5 games, didn't he, before he got injured for the season.
No.
McBurney's coming off.
Well, that'll bust a few coupons. All right, I'm going to say. If it were McBurney, because there'll be a few people that have lumped on McBurney scoring today.
It keeps showing you McBurney. He's got to be coming off.
It is. He's coming off.
Clapping United fans as well. Fair play. They've took McBurney off, though, and they put in a big lump at back.
Would be a completely different team if we never did the Sayers experiment. Matt says formation has to change. We can never play with wingers. Definitely need 2 up top. Well, we've gone 2 up top, haven't we? And he has changed the formation, to be fair.
Oh, it's Semi-Ajayi. I didn't recognise it, really.
Mr. Beat says, last season a lot of performances were similar to this, but we nicked games 1-0, 2-1. Right.
I got 3 points, didn't it, with that Wilders fault?
It's 92 points. I don't think.
I'd tell you what, I'd take playing like we did last season.
Yeah, so would I.
Taking 3 points every day that we cover this.
CC says, hang on. Yeah, Cooper wins the ball. Well done. Well said, Jimmy. Agree with the dig. It's not going to happen overnight. In CW, we trust. A bit of perspective, says Jack. Hull, the worst defence in the league. 1 clean sheet all season, and we've not laid a glove on them. We're going down.
Well, there's no to there's no to signal or anything else yet. The lucky thing we've got is there's still a lot of games left, but is it going to change? Who knows? Because right now it doesn't look like it, does it? You've got to score goals to win games.
Chris says, forgot Wilder is perfect. Oh my God, Jimmy, he's all to blame here. Right, okay. Okay. I don't think I've ever said Wilder's perfect. I think he's right man for that job. And I think it's ridiculous to be blaming him after less than 3 games. It'll be 4 games after this, I think, won't it?
Yeah. And he still picked up more points in 4 games than what Sayers did.
Scott says, woeful team going down. We look like a 24th place team. End of. Kelp says, bring back Sayers. All is forgiven. You guys look like you're doing a Luton. It's shocking. All you need now is McBurney sticking one in. Up the Clarets, up the Ramble.
McBurney's gone off, Kel, so that'll not happen.
Ashley says, I think Wilder needs to do the boot thing like Fergie did to Beckham. Bean says it's the board up. The board are delighted with what they've done. This is all on them.
Yeah, they're a huge part to play in that. I agree with that.
Blunt Yorkshireman says the players are going to get turned on and they deserve it. They don't pick the system and formation, though, which isn't working. 2 up front from now on.
I think Wilder will want to play that. And I'm not back. That's not me backing him up. I think he's just not had fit enough strikers to play it.
Chef Paul says Cannon makes Michael Igden look prolific, and he was an appalling Blades signing. Alex says, gutting to watch. What's happened to our club? Anyone having a pop at Wilder give your head a wobble? He's only had a few weeks to try and sort this. He's the man to sort it.
Ball into the box by Barry. Once again, you'll not be surprised here. It's headed clear. Cannon has a shot from edge at box. It's deflected. It goes for a corner.
Emin says, you get your hopes up every week, and every week we're being let down. It's so hard to watch. How are we the most embarrassing side in Sheffield? Well, I'd argue that we're not because they're losing 5-0, but they're expected to be poor, aren't they? And
Exactly.
we've no reason to be where we are. Oh, no excuses, should I say. Oh, I'll tell you what's cleared off the line by Hull.
Do you know what that is, though? We've just had about 5 digs at that to score. That's commitment and effort to get in front of it and desire to not let that ball go back at net. Can't say that a bit same opposite end. How have we not
sums
scored
up our
here?
season, that.
How have we not scored?
We're a scramble on goal line.
We're not going to score. We are not going to score.
You and Nick Cook in sync.
Gus plays it in behind. Danny Ings into the box. He turns. He's gone down. It's a penalty. United. That is the only way we were going to get a chance. Semi Ajayi takes down Danny Ings in box. He stands on him. I don't know. It's weird how it goes. Camera angle's not close enough. Well, we're a ball in behind from, I think it was Gus. Ings runs in behind. He takes it towards byline. It looks like he's going away from goal, so I don't know what Ajayi is doing there. And he must stand on Ings. Ings goes down. It's a penalty.
Who takes this, Jord? It's got to be Danny Ings, surely. But I think it might be Tom Cannon.
Oh, it's a penalty.
Oh, it's a nasty one on Danny Ings.
Back of his Achilles, isn't it?
I've got to change the thumbnail. I've just been messing about with that in background.
Don't change it yet. I wouldn't change it yet. There's every
I'm not. I'm not. Don't worry about that.
Every chance we miss this. I think it's going to be Gus. I don't know. Or is it Burrows? Burrows takes penalties, doesn't he?
It is Burrows. It is Burrows.
I'd have preferred Danny Ings personally, but you know.
It might be, though. It might be. Harrison Burrows. Come on, Burrows. Saved. Saved.
Awful penalty. Awful penalty.
Ref guesses. Keeper guesses it right way. It's low to his right hand side.
What penalty was that? It was straight like he didn't even, keeper really didn't have to move that far, did he? To
As long as he guessed right way, we're saving it,
was
weren't
going
he?
to get it. Sick to death of this team, mate. Absolutely sick to death of them.
Did you hear that stat?
No.
Pandor has never before saved a penalty in his senior career.
We're up for breaking records. We do it as a football club, you see. We break records for all the wrong reasons. Chance to absolutely steal a point out of the game. Just summed us up. We're pathetic. Absolutely pathetic on the pitch and off it. Tanganga must be thinking. I know, obviously, Millwall aren't. They're not doing out special. He's got to have come just for money, because there's no way he's come to sit and play a relegation battle. How many minutes is added on? 4, 5, maybe?
5.
Tom Davis gets it. Cuts onto his right, turns back onto his left. Left hand side, he crosses it in. Straight at keeper. Couldn't score in a brothel. Benny's got it. He's having a run. Comes centrally. Crooks tries to bring him down. Don't work. Goes that wide to me. Comes centrally to him. Back out wide to Burrows. Ball's got to go in. It does. Straight up at top of everyone. Lloyd Barry gets it. The quality of our crosses is... Oh, look at the state of that. Barry crosses it straight up at bar. Literally, proving my point. Quality of crosses is probably the quality at Royal Oak SC from Steve Bracknell.
McBurney gets man of the match. Mate.
Do you know what makes me think about that penalty and all? I know Burrows has took penalties before, but you've got Danny Ings on pitch. You've got a striker who from 12 yards out should be deadly.
I know, but...
And we let a left back take penalty.
Yeah, but it's easy to say that now, though, isn't it? It's easy to say that now when he has been a decent penalty taker for Peterborough and for us. It's his first penalty he's missed for us. I think it's easy to say that now in hindsight, to be fair.
How is Danny Ings not taking it? I'm sorry.
Well, he will next time, won't he? He will next time. But why would you take Burrows off if he hasn't missed one?
I just always think your penalty takers for a start anyway should be... It's got to be your strikers.
I agree,
That's
but
what they're paid to do, score goals.
It's same as like you'd have Ben Mee as your captain of a Tanganga, wouldn't you? But Tanganga's wearing an armband, so you don't take armband off him.
That's somewhat where we are as a club, then.
Probably.
Still, square pegs and round holes again.
Just no confidence in players, mate.
None of us have got any confidence in players either, though. No, I ain't got any confidence in this set of lads that these can turn this around. And that's just where I'm at. I don't think that's an overreaction. I think that's just the God's honest truth and realising that where we are as a club.
Offside, Danny Ings. Possession back to Hull. Guys, you can't afford to be so negative, says Martin. We all feel it as supporters. This is a grind it out season.
But the thing is, it's a grind it out season, but I can't see where it's going to turn around either. That's why I'm like being negative, because I can't see where it turns around.
LAFC 192020 says, you definitely got a problem, and sacking Wilder was the biggest mistake to start with. Kelp says, feel for Wilder. He's been robbed of a full pre-season and a transfer window, and now he's going to take the flak for your board's poor decision making. Clear out needed, says Daz. Roll on the January window.
I think there's going to be a few players up for sale in January.
Rate way going pigs are going to beat us, says Corey.
I agree.
Mogger says, one up top can do one now. Sick of these tactics. It's horrible again.
How easy is that? Matt Crooks just dances through 4 players. Absolutely dances through them. Pathetic. Lot of them. Don't want a bleeding Playfoot shirt. Get out at club. Simple. We're into 5 minutes now. Throwing goes down line. Final whistle's going to come, surely. Ball goes over at top. Danny Ings tries to run on. It goes all the way to keeper. And that's game over. Another loss for the Blades.
I'm live with 90 after 90 at 1:30. I'm just gonna go and give me a wobble. Jordan, last thoughts on that, pal?
I think everyone, you can see my frustration. I don't really know what else to say. I'm just absolutely disgusted. Disgusted in effort, desire, tactics, everything. It's an absolute joke. We are bottom, and we're bottom for a reason. And I'm not even reacting, poorly to it. We're in a dogfight. We're in a relegation dogfight. We are bang in trouble. And I think we've all got to take off them rose-tinted glasses. Players' mentality is one thing you've got to question, and that is why we're bang in trouble.
What needs to happen, mate, over these next couple
I don't
of
know.
weeks?
I think that's for Wilder to find out, because I don't know what else. They need to kick up their arse. Stop feeling sorry for themselves all the time. We again, another game. We scored 3 goals all season. We create nothing.
Innit? Shocking, isn't it? So awful. Bad.
It's pathetic. It feels like that Premier League season all over again, where you lose every game. But the level of opponent that we're playing is a lot worse. It's worse. It's just got that feel. We are a team of losers.
Well, Jord, you're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. I think that sums us up at the minute. There's no other word to describe it, is there? I want to say thank you to you for joining me.
Thank you.
I will be live, as I say, in about 5 minutes on the Blades Ramble. So I will see you all there. Well, I'll see some of you there if you can stomach it. United lose again, and well beaten in the end. A little pathetic after they scored. Absolutely pathetic, and I'll go into more of it. How many clean sheets you had, says Stephen? 1, I think. John Asquith. I hate to say it, Jim, but we're in a relegation battle. Look like we've never played together. Not saying enough. Not saying enough. Not enough class, and dare I say it, not enough heart. Very, very, very worrying.
Absolutely.
I think it's more than fair. Right. Any last comments, George, before I let you go, pal?
Just if you haven't already, people that haven't, like and subscribe to Blades Ramble
Thank
SC.
you. Cheers, pal. Appreciate that. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. I'll see you on 90 after 90 very shortly. But for now, come on, you red and white wizards. Up the blades.